And hi, guys, we're live. Welcome, welcome.
Ah,
Think we're all set.
well, what's up? What's up,
So you just told us
friends?
some big news here, huh, Fatman? What was that?
Oh yeah, I don't know when the Volume 7 review is coming out,
Yeah,
but the
that's the big
Volume 8
news.
review is coming out tomorrow.
Ah,
So
Volume 8
everybody,
review. So you know how we like everybody knows how to count. They skipped Fatman because it was what like you went from Volume 5, no, Volume 4
I
to
went from
Volume 6 to 5.5 to what?
yeah, yeah. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 6, 8. Perfect. I'm the best at counting,
I mean,
guys.
this is unacceptable. I mean, you go out of your way to tell us that Volume 7 is the worst volume, and you didn't review it yet?
Well, that's what takes up time. Is he needs to get the juices out and show you guys
Yeah,
why he doesn't like it.
yeah. You want it done right, or do you want it to be done ever?
This
Okay.
is
How's that audio, guys? Everything
extremely
doing good?
disappointing.
Everybody sounding good? Raymond, how you doing? How you doing?
Just-
Doing
You just lost,
good, doing
you
good.
just lost a sub.
Okay, well,
Oh,
you know,
that's all right.
it's
You
understandable.
know,
Like,
I yeah, it's like it's that meme. It's understandable. Have a great day. The sub machine broke.
All
the
right.
sub machine broke.
Ow, that hurt.
All right, welcome
Oh
to
man.
the finale stream. Exciting.
Oh, that's what.
Wee.
Oh, is that what this is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So, this is now you're on vacation, guys. You don't have to worry about it. Well, not really. I'll be pulling into you guys
Yeah, no,
into
I'm
some
the
streams.
opposite. This is where I go into full production.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually.
I had a whole announcement video and everything about that.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that picture. I like that the little trailer you had. That was interesting.
Yeah, JJ, he was actually the guy that did Ruby
Abrams?
Fading Light.
Mhm.
That 2D Ruby side scrolling beat 'em up. He's the one we've been in touch for a little while, and he started making out of the blue these models for us.
Mhm.
And so now we have a whole cast of models, and he made that image and was like, "Hey, let's put this to." I made this homage to Clockwork Orange. Let's make it a little video. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll turn it into a trailer." And he's like, "No, I was joking. Stop doing this."
Well, it worked fine. It looked nice. I like the way it panned out. How's everybody out there? So I don't know. Did you guys watch the video, the reaction out there? Which, by the way, once again, I apologize. Not only, yeah, I got spoiled like really bad. It was horrible. And then I have family emergency happened, and it was just a thing. That day was just a day.
What did you get
Not
spoiled on?
asking for any details, obviously, but did everything pan out okay? Is everyone
Everything's
okay?
so far so good.
Oh, okay, that's
It's
good to
still
hear.
it's still in the midst of stuff, but at least she's taken care of, so that's good.
Okay.
That's good to hear. What did you get spoiled on?
Uh, I got spoiled on the biggest part of them all. Actually, I suppose it's two in one. It was Penny, and then Winter, like giving it to Winter.
Oh, okay. So the two biggest things of the
Like
show.
yeah,
Of
the
the episode.
sentence. It was ridiculous,
How
guys. And
could
I'm
you do
always like
this?
the careful one. I figured, you know, I like to keep in touch with everybody. I like to hear theories and stuff. So when I got a notification on YouTube, I looked at the title, and it was not even like from last reaction, not the reaction before that. The reaction before that stream. I think that was 11. I think. And I'm like, oh, if anybody wants to say anything about the most recent stream, they'll be saying it in the latest stream. So I started reading, and it didn't sound like any spoilers. It sounded like a theory. Was it a theory? Fuck no. Because, and at first, right? And then I get a text from someone I haven't heard from in months, IRL. I have like 3 IRL friends that watch Rwby, with a picture of Penny just going, no, why did they do this? Why did they have to kill her again? Oh well, rip Penny. And I'm like, and I wasn't very happy. It just kind of robbed me. And not that anybody really cares about me because you guys watch it for the boys, but it robs
Oh, do
you
they
guys
now?
of mine. Yeah, they do. They do. But anyway, all right, we're gonna get started right up in here. I'm sure it is a mix feelings type of. I know not for you guys, right? Oh no, actually no. Fatman told us yesterday in the chat. What did you say, Fatman? That you now,
yeah.
after sitting on it a little bit.
After the rewatch,
Mm-hmm.
this episode kind of slapped.
I'm sure you're gonna want to hear why, huh, guys? Because I do. Damn.
It's definitely better the second and third time you watch it.
Yeah.
Or fourth.
Yeah. You gotta break through the like. You have to break through the whole Volume 7 mindset. Like,
Sure.
What do you mean?
If you came off of this with Volume 7 taking itself so seriously and just generally being a miserable experience all the way through, and then coming into Volume 8 where it's just like, why were we taking it so seriously? Why was it so lame last volume? And then you think you think going in that you're watching like a continuation of the same show for some reason, and you're like, oh, they're trying to do things super seriously. They're trying to take Ruby's power seriously with, oh no, she can break herself down to her molecular components.
That's Vex's line.
Mhm.
Don't even.
That's
Don't even.
the line.
Yeah. That's negating
take
her
a shot.
mask.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Then you see, Yang falling off the side. It's like, oh no, is Yang dead? And everybody with the brain located on the inside is like, no, she's not dead. But then in the finale in episode 14, you see like Rwby and Neo fall, and you see Blake fall, and Weiss fall, and Jean fall. You see all this like ridiculous shit happening. You see Cinder like just become OP and kill everyone, and it's like
So
it's just like,
so you appreciated that.
Yeah, like you come out and you're like, oh, they are taking all the piss, every last drop, every last gallon. They're they're taking it. It is no longer yours. It belongs to them now.
I see
And
where you're going.
and you go back and you watch all this, all the previous episodes, and then you're like, oh, like not volume 8, but episode 8, like they weren't like legit trying to make Rwby scary. They were just doing horror movie tropes because they thought it would be funny, or at least that is the perspective that I can have on it.
Yeah.
After seeing how straight up goofball they went in the finale.
Until you listen to the commentary and it all goes tumbling to shit.
I'm not gonna listen to the Volume 8 commentary.
Or you're not?
Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
Yeah, right.
I don't need to.
I don't know.
My headcanon is better than reality.
You're gonna
No,
listen to that.
basically, what I'm hearing from Fatman is the final episode is amazing if you just ignore everything else and live in your own headspace.
Or just what you normally say is the latest what volume is canon?
Yeah,
The
only
latest
the
episode
latest
canon.
episode is canon.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Like, I also like
I don't
if
know
they
why,
were
but
trying really hard to be like, oh, we did this super serious thing where we like teased that all our main characters were gonna die. Like if they said that, and it's like, I'd be like, well, who cares? I still laughed the whole way. Like,
Was it one of those reactions where you're just laughing the whole damn time?
Oh yeah.
I mean, when
yeah.
not he? Like,
yeah. Look. If characters are dying, I'm laughing. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
or if Dashie's crying, he
Who-
laughs. That's the
Oh,
thing too.
okay. Some characters did die. That's true.
Yeah.
Just all the wrong ones, but that's all right.
Should have been. Yeah, it should have been Cinder, but no, it shouldn't have been Cinder. It should have been Cinder in volume 3 or 5 or 7.
Yeah.
Here, it's like, if they did it again, if they faked Cinder dying again, it's like, no. Like, I would be mad right now if they killed Cinder. Like,
Yeah.
they can't break me and then give me what I want after I'm no longer capable of enjoying it. Like, that would be horrid. So right now, giving me the thing I don't want is like way better.
I'm
They
actually
know how to treat a broken mule or whatever.
I'm actually kind of annoyed that Neo, Robin, and Crow all made it out of this volume alive. That was
Like-
kind of disappointing.
The Neo thing, like, I will level with you. I'm kind of excited to see if they try and do a heel turn on Neo. I think that'd be fun.
You mean a face
But-
turn?
Isn't I guess a heel turn is when you turn bad.
Yeah, correct. It's a face turn. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
face turn. Like I think I would enjoy Neo turning good because she kind of has like that. She has that smarmy look where just fed up with everyone around her. And I would love for the heroes to have someone who's like legitimately like, you're all idiots. You got outwitted by Cinder. You're all below me.
She has no
Uh,
ground to stand on. She's just a dumb.
She
as
got
they are.
outwitted by
She
Cinder
got,
too.
she got outwitted by her. She's
No,
I
no,
did
no,
a whole-
no. She technically got out-muscled. Cinder showed up in a time where she was weak after fighting Rwby. She was dangling by a thread, and then Cinder's like, I'm just going to remove you from the equation.
I've been ranting about Neo for the last 48 hours. Please don't get me started, Raymond. Please.
We haven't heard it.
Okay, I'll get you started when I have to leave so that you can carry that the entire rest of the stream.
I dropped a video today of my rant during my live stream. Where
But
I
I certainly do agree with you on like Robin and Crow. At least one of them should have died. I was so hoping my ideal scenario for that is that like what I was imagining happened is that the plane crashes on the ground next to one of the portals and the bomb's about to go off and Robin like pushes Crow through the portal and tells him to live. And like that would further fuck him up because like this person that he explained his entire like character issue with was like, yeah, no, that doesn't totally happen. But I'm going to sacrifice myself for you anyway.
You just want more angst.
Further compound to his like issues.
Yeah.
And so she throws him through. She fights off Harriet, and they both go down with the bomb. She's trying to prevent the bomb from going off anyway, and fails.
I
They
don't know.
both
I think you would have been not very happy with that. You would be like, "Oh, great! What? They're just gonna throw more stuff on Crow." I don't know. Somehow I don't see it. Like, or at least one of you.
That's how I explained. That's how I wanted it to end back before this episode. So,
I wanted the bomb to take Harriet, Elm, Vine, Crow, and Robin. I wanted to take
I don't know.
all-
I'm cool with Elm. I'm cool with Elm. I would like her to live. I think like her and Marrow, they kind of got like the bulk share of like quality characterization. I mean, it's very, very minimal for the Aesops, but like of the Aesops, they kind of got like those three got focus, and Harriet I started actively hating after like one episode. So it's like of the five that I wanted to survive, I would like the two to be Marrow and Elm. I think they're okay.
Okay.
I think they could survive to become nice, pleasant background characters that don't do anything. They're like, we messed up, we can't do anything. We're going to like lead civilians. Yeah, that's what we're going to do for the rest of our lives.
I don't know. But I want to start off with this one question that I'm glad you asked Vongola Fiame, because this question always gets asked, like, why are you even watching this? Why are you even watching this? And this is very specific. Do you guys still hate watch Rwby because it helps your channels grow, or because of the time you've already invested and simply it just want to see what happens? Like, that's a straight up
Screw
question
you.
that, like, no, I like the fucking balls
I'm
on
joking.
Vongola over here.
So there's a multitude of reasons. All those reasons are correct. Actually,
I'm gonna answer mine real quick. I don't hate watch Rwby like ever, so there you go. Not like you didn't know. But go ahead, Raymond.
Yeah. Like I genuinely enjoy watching Rwby. Like there is actually like for a multitude of reasons. One, I do like to hate watch it. I like to complain about it. It actually feels good. It's kind of cathartic.
Okay.
But there's also the time investment, and I simply want to see what happens. But also like there are good parts of Rwby that occasionally show up, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually kind of interested in that. There are moments in this episode that I thought at least had some there were some cool shots. There were some good character dynamics that I liked, but like, and then of course on top of that, there's fixing Rwby, which take a drink,
Right.
everyone.
Yeah.
That's
Where,
the main
like-
motivation right there, isn't it?
Right.
That-
and
that's
the
the main
channel.
motivation.
That's what you're doing.
That's my channel thing, but it's also just it's my thing. Like
Mhm.
I am I am the poor soul on the side of the road seeing an injured animal and being like, "Oh no, baby, don't struggle. I'm going to get you in the back of my truck and I'm going to get you to a hospital."
I'll put you down.
No,
I'll get my shovel.
So,
I know that's your job. That's your reaction. You're the opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
listen, Raymond.
I'm the one that takes you to the hospital. You're the one with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Raymond, is it even close to saying at all? Do you still have faith in them, or nah? It's just a thing to do to watch now, or like to follow up on.
See, the biggest issue I have with the things that happen in this episode is the fact that they weren't properly built to. It's not that this episode is great if you completely ignore everything that came before. Where I think it's
I don't even agree.
you don't.
They literally got magical genie to tell them exactly what to do. If that's not proper buildup, I don't know what is.
No, okay, I think
They got instructions. They
clarify.
actually canonically read the script.
Okay.
Let me clarify. Probably more accurate to say this finale. This finale, I think that there are issues leading up to the finale that make it kind of like, again, I can go back to my biggest issue was with Penny. Is that like Penny was ostensibly given an arc, but like she's all over the place in what they wanted to do with her or what they wanted to convey with her. I don't get any one kind of indication of what they were going for with Penny, other than just let's bring back a popular character, let's turn her human, I guess. She sort of has this crisis of like is it a part of me or is it just a part of the machine? Is it not? Is it like
Right.
they have that for a brief spat, but they don't really answer any of that question. They don't really address any of that question.
Right. I think me and you were the ones that were like, hell no, they're not killing her, but everybody else was.
Yeah, because like I was like,
Yeah.
they're obviously they want to do more with her. Like obviously they
So
want to
that's-
explore
yeah.
the idea of like there's someone who was once artificially built with a human soul,
Right.
now having a proper body to experience things, and then they kill her off before like we can actually explore any of those interesting,
Yeah.
like all the interesting things you could have done with Penny. They did the exact opposite of. They avoided. They literally dodged every single interesting thing you could have done with Penny, and then killed her off.
Whoa,
and I was
hey.
like,
Got a
that-
donation here.
saying Winter's aura breaks and she still summons. Penny both has no aura to die. She must have bad aura broken. Maiden powers don't transfer aura.
Yeah,
I could-
Lily Lane.
Thank you,
How's it
Lily
going?
Lane. Thank you.
But like, finishing my thought is like, I if you ignore the fact that they wasted Penny, that the person that killed her had no connection to her, so like you kind of lose out on any kind of like tragedy there beyond just the fact that someone has to do an immoral act. Like you don't have any personal connection to add on top of that. Like you don't you ignore all the character dynamics that came before. This episode I think is really damn good. And and to a lesser extent the last 3 have been really damn good. But it's just like the setup to all of that, the things that got us to this finale in the first place, it's like setting like a really nice statue on a castle of sand. So if that explains my frustration with this episode, it should perfectly like I said, in a bubble, really good.
Yeah.
Outside of that bubble, no.
No, but like now that you're saying it all clearly like that, I would love to see all that. Absolutely, yeah. And that's a lot of opportunity missed. Obviously, we don't know where they're going yet. But yeah, that sounds like awesome stuff. That whoa, another one. Whoa, what's going on?
Yes.
Is it Lily Lane again?
Lily Lane again.
Lily Lane.
She's just saying hi, Vexed.
Yes.
Sup, Vexed.
And
Yes,
yes.
sir. Say hi.
And thank you for the super chats, everybody. But there is a link in the description to Streamlabs. If you want to support, Streamlabs is better. If you can't do Streamlabs for whatever reason, that's why super chats are enabled.
Yeah.
But Streamlabs are a much better way to support the channel.
Because like, how much is it that they take? Like YouTube takes a lot more.
30%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
at
shame.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Streamline is so much better. Like I don't know why
Yeah,
they do that.
totally.
It's so bad. But thank you
Yeah.
so. Oh wow, another one.
And another one.
Is it Lily?
That the anime guy Rwby Critics podcast.
Oh hey.
I had
Thank
more
you.
emotional reaction to Uldren Sov killing Cade in Destiny 2. I don't know if that's a spoiler for anything.
Hold
Than
on
I
a second,
ever
I
did
wanna-
to any character.
I wanted
Death
to
and
say
Rwby.
thank you to Anime. It's gone now. Anime Guy Rwby podcast. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Were you able to read what it said here?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm reading it because like you can see it in the top chat.
Okay.
I had a more emotional reaction to Uldren Sov killing Cade in Destiny 2 than I ever did any character death in Rwby and Penny. She was done dirty. And I assume that's a really bad death in Destiny, like a really poorly built
I would
death.
assume too.
None of us, I take it, have played Destiny.
No.
No,
Okay.
I know he used to play
See,
Destiny.
I'm
I
not
always
used
see
to
him.
like
on Steam.
Streamline. I'm not used to super chat, so I don't even know where to read them. I found them now. Thanks
They're
again,
in
you
the,
guys.
they're in
Like,
the,
I'm
they're
not
in
used
the
to
live
that.
chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. I don't know, man. Sorry, I got a little confused. Go on. Go ahead, please.
But then, like, but yeah, so that was my root of the issue with the episode. Is I think that good episode, but again, it's like Rwby. Everything else around it just falls apart.
And like I was saying,
This episode wasn't that good. It was all right. It was.
did it change at all from when you first watched it until?
Oh
now?
yeah, it's gotten better.
Okay.
It definitely gotten better. The episode looks very good. Looks very good. It's a beautiful looking chapter.
Mhm.
A lot of the action sequences are cool, especially Cinder stuff. It looks really nice. Very chaotic. Team Rwby loses technically. They lose, and Cinder doesn't win. Well, Cinder doesn't lose again. So all that stuff is positive. All that stuff alone makes it better than like the typical Rwby finale.
Mhm.
But then again, the bar is kind of low. The biggest issue I have with this chapter is the previous chapter. That's probably what's making me dislike this chapter more, because this chapter bleeds in from the last chapter. It's like a continuation.
Oh,
It's-
wow, guys.
So
Another one. Sorry, guys. You see, we got
Not I.
Not
Not
I. What's up, man? Do super
Rocks
chat.
fall. Rocks fall. Everyone goes to the beach.
And the dead body falls, but we'll see.
Too
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
For those who are uninitiated, "Rocks fall, everyone dies" is a very common D&D phrase about
Oh.
how DMs get fed up with the situation and just kill the entire party.
Is that? Oh, really? That's like a.
Yes, rocks fall,
Universal?
everyone dies.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a universal
never heard
phrase
this.
in the D&D community.
yes. Yes. it
Tabletop
is.
community overall, I guess.
Hey, beach episode though. Come on, guys. You can't
Yeah,
deny.
beach-
Oh my god,
beach season.
put up that image. Someone Photoshop
have it?
this and
I'll
I put
put
it
it
in
up.
here.
Also, Vexed, I'm sorry. Were you finished? If you were when you were saying.
no, I was just saying like the biggest issue with this chapter is the previous chapter, and the decisions that our heroes make that led to this finale, I don't like.
I
So
think
it's
that-
kind of make me not like this chapter.
That happened in last volume too. I think there was a chapter that was like really, really good, and then the chapter after that, you were like, my problem with this is that I watched the one afterwards. I remember that. But I don't remember which one it was, but that was your line or what you said.
Probably the finale.
Yeah.
Because I hated chapter 12. But besides, like, I'm all for this. This is the issue. I think I'm gonna do a video on this, but this is the issue I have with this the setup for this chapter. I have no problem. I like the whole one way ticket to Vacuo, and that's the fuck up our heroes did. Okay, that makes sense. I can understand how somebody could throw that line out there, not realize it's gonna be taken literally. Boom, great, that works. That should be the only fuck up for our heroes. That's it. Then you have to write it so that the antagonists then use that situation to their advantage, but also they're smart enough to then come up with a better plan to take the heroes down. Okay, that should be the only one. It shouldn't be that, and also stupid decision after stupid decision after stupid decision. I mean, Team Rwby, they don't at all freaking take into account that Cinder could show up at all. There's no conversation about Cinder at all. Emerald is there, and she's going to say, "Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Salem sent Cinder out there to go get Watts, so she should pop up any minute." There's no talk of it at all. It's almost like the whole Game of Thrones thing where Daenerys in volumes, I think it was like season 7 when she forgot about the Iron Fleet and something like that. Like it's just like, then you have a situation where we're gonna send Ren out to go mask the people from the Grim in the desert. Sure, that makes sense.
Okay.
But problem is, you always send John. You send Ren, you send John. It makes sense. There's no other situation that makes any more sense than that. We want to freaking mask the people out there. You have to send Ren and John. We've seen that throughout this whole entire series. Them two combining. The reason why you can't send John out there because they want John to fall into Volume 9. Okay, so then common sense says, all right, well, why did they send Emerald? Doesn't make any sense, right? The reason why they sent Emerald to Vacuo, because the writers need the Emerald out of the way, because the Emerald stayed behind, Cinder's fucked. Because once Emerald there, we still can see when against Ironwood, when Emerald's around, you're just going to lose. So the way they position the characters for the setup for the finale is so stupid. It's obvious that they're setting it up to make it so the plot happens. And that's just a half. I've been talking about the rest of the stupid stuff that characters do to set this up. Okay. On top of that, Penny's death, why? Neo, why? Her decision making, I don't like it.
Were you on the side of no death for Penny? I can't remember what you said, if they were going to kill her or not.
I thought Penny wasn't going to die.
Okay.
Because I didn't think they were going to make her a human for no fucking reason.
Right.
And that's exactly what they did.
Dying is the ultimate reason to be human.
They made her a human for shits and giggles. Literally, this entire scene could have happened as her as a robot.
No, because she's dead now. And it's for realsies. No takesies.
No, she could have been dead.
That's a reason to make someone human.
No,
okay.
No.
What is to stop Pietro now from building a new Penny?
Hear me out here. The reason why Penny came back, right? Because her core they managed to recover her core, right? This is how you write it, okay? Instead of hacking her before, and hacking results into nothing, because remember, she gets hacked. She didn't kill anyone. She didn't hurt anyone. It's the hacking sets up her becoming a human. Stop doing that bullshit. Why don't you just have her get hacked in this fucking episode? That's when she gets screwed up. Stop with Cinder. That's the whole plan. Cinder tells Watts, hack Penny now. Hack Penny. She attacks Penny. Penny gets damaged. Then Penny has to then give her power. She tells John, you have to destroy my core. Boom. The same fucking situation. You did not have to turn this girl into a human. So when they turn into a human, I'm thinking, okay, you're going to turn into a human, and then that's going to they're going to have more story to tell.
How are they supposed to know that this was all going to happen? So it's not like, I think Fatman said this once in a video. There was a person asking, oh, it was a waste of time because of that. And then Fatman said, try not to see it that way. Try to see it as like it was intended to, because like we don't know. They don't know what's going to happen next. They just went with a plan. And I like the fact that this, not after the fact, of course, because whatever. I like it that they did that almost, because it's like shit happens in real life. Like shit fucking happens. People get surgery, like for their hearts. They could have lived just fine, and then they end up dying the next day. Like shit happens. Like I'm not worried about the story. I enjoy.
But in the story, when it comes to storytelling, shit happens because the writer wants it to happen.
Well, yeah, that's
so they wrote it like this.
Sure.
They decided to, okay, we're gonna bring back Penny in volume fucking 7. Okay, she's gonna appear, completely retconning the emotional stakes of volume 3. All right, screw that. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. What are you gonna do? What's the setup here? She's gonna get framed. What is the result to? Absolutely nothing. No ramification, right? Everyone loves her again. Then she becomes a maiden. Why? I don't know. This is making her a maiden. Okay, this is gonna be the whole thing. Penny's gonna be a maiden. Okay. Then she steps into volume 5. Volume 8.
Vexed.
Okay, she's gonna
just
save Amity Coliseum.
It's just hard to understand. Can you just like? It's just hard to understand you. That's all. Just like.
Okay, I'll try again.
I'm sorry.
They bring Penny in volume 7. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For what reason?
Not that slow. Come on now.
To freaking, I'm messing with you.
It's just your enunciation. You were getting so into it that you were like really hard to. Like...
They bring in Penny back to completely retconning the emotional stakes of volume 3. Right? Mm-hmm. Let's forget about that. There's no ramifications of that. She's back. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
They then frame her in volume 7, chapter 6.
Okay.
What does that result to? Absolutely nothing. By volume 10, everyone loves her again. Remember the protector mantle? Woohoo! Right? Okay. There was no ramification of that. They didn't make her a maiden. Why? I don't know. I'm thinking, okay, they're going to set her up to be, this. Maybe they're going to go somewhere with this. Maybe. Okay, potentially. We'll see. Okay. Chapter 5 of volume 8. She holds up Amity Tower, right? Whatever the hell this thing's called, whatever.
Sure.
She holds it up
Wait.
to get the message out.
Adam
So
Raven
Rwby
and
can tell
now
the
Penny
freaking world.
Sorry,
to
Vex,
ran
this
to
is a
the
long
list
one.
of
It's another,
characters that had so much
Streamlab?
potential, but
It's reading right now.
nothing was done to
no,
expand
stop
on
me
that.
from
Adam, Adam
I
Raven
really
and now
hope
Penny,
they
another
start
one to the list of characters that had so much
expanding
potential and nothing
characters
was
in
done
the
with them
near
explain them. I really hope
That's
they
all
start
I
expanding
ask.
characters in the near future.
I have
That's
hope
all I
that
ask. Oh,
it's
look.
fading.
That was a long one, guys.
Well, that's why you should do.
Thank
you should do
you,
Streamlabs.
thank you.
Thanks for from Streamlabs. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
So they hold up the damn tower for however damn long, right? So Rwby get her important message out so people could come help. Did that? The freaking city still fell and they never came, right? So that was pointless.
Right.
Then they freaking.
Oh, another one, Vex.
No,
Alright,
this is
This
great.
is good, guys. I like
Wonton.
interrupting
Holy
Vex.
crap! Wonton donated 30 bucks. Just taking a
Wonton,
boot.
thank you so
If I-
much. Oh my god, I fucking
If
love
I-
you guys so much
If
right
I keep talking, they're gonna keep interrupting me, and you get more money.
Yes. Keep talking,
Okay, all
Vex.
right,
Never
do
shut
it,
up.
do it.
So-
I'm gonna lay back.
Yeah. So they freaking after that rolled it to nothing because they never came to help in time. They never even. We don't know if they heard the damn message. As we do, they did hear the message, but they didn't show up, right? So then she gets the whole. All right, I'm hacked. Oh no, Penny's hacked. Oh no, what's going to happen with the Penny? Something bad's going to happen. She doesn't hurt anyone.
So-
Doesn't kill anyone.
So Penny
And
is
then she-
just the blue boss character, where you just think things are gonna be.
She's a
like,
nothing
yeah, and then
character.
it's nothing. Right.
Yeah, we get
that what
nothing.
you think?
We get nothing
Okay.
from this
Yeah.
character.
To address something, because this is kind of making me boil. You have I think it's Vongola Fiame,
Sure.
who was saying, where is it? The why did they make her human is such a bad critique because you are literally ignoring all the buildup for it. Let's count the buildup for it, shall we? All right, we had one
wait,
scene in Volume 7.
wait. Vex
where-
was
what?
Vex. Were you finished? Because you've been interrupted. You know.
Let me get straight. I'm all to end of the volume.
Do the
right?
cliff
So
notes.
after,
Do the cliff notes.
so okay, so she gets hacked. Nothing happens. The hacking was to set up her getting a new body. Okay, all this bullshit. You did nothing with it. Maybe this is it. She gets a new body. You're going to take her down this new arc of her being a human. Okay, fine. Because becoming a human has to mean something for all this bullshit. You did all this hacking. Again, nothing bad happened from her being hacking. So the hacking was to set up her becoming a human. So I had to pay that off somehow. I'm thinking, right? That only makes sense in my head. But then they just kill her off. So what the fuck was the point of all this bullshit? You didn't need her to be human to kill her off. That's the whole point. It's all bullshit with opinion. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ryan.
To continue, oh, actually, I think we got a super chat, so I can address that. Brooke Williams, 5 Aussie, says,
Thank you.
Penny was cheap. Winter should have been the maiden, and Winter defecting should have been the death knell for Ironwood's sanity and his spark his escalation. Not a bad idea. But to address the thing that I've been meaning to address,
Mhm.
all right, why do they make Penny human? It's such a bad critique because you are literally ignoring all the buildup. All right, so the buildup for it are literally one scene in Volume 7 where Penny is not even part of the conversation. It's Rwby and Pietro talking about Penny without Penny ever once addressing this question herself. Then we have the hacking arc, which lasts about 2 episodes when you really break down the amount of screen time she gets during those, where she's hacked. Nothing is accomplished during it. And what we get is Nora saying, oh, it's just a part of you. Like Penny should which is wrong. And they never go back to address it for the record. They never actually like, oh, we can see patently it's wrong, but no one ever acknowledges it in universe. So we have to assume that they still think it's right in some way. And then that ends with her becoming human. They have literally done nothing with Penny this entire time except for shuffle her around as a MacGuffin. Penny is not a person. She is an object for the plot to move along through.
Except she's not. She's an object for the plot to stall on. Like they.
Oh, okay, that might be even better.
Yeah,
Please
they
elaborate.
they bring her back so that she can get the power instead of Winter. Like that's like what that whole scene is. She gets the power instead of Winter because if Winter had the power, Ironwood would have just won in the first episode of Volume 7. So
8.
whatever. Yeah. No, 7. Because if Winter had the fucking power at the beginning of Volume 7, none of this would matter.
Sure. Oh, she should have.
Yeah.
She should have killed Freya. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, like she should have killed Freya the second Beacon Tower went down, so she could practice the maiden powers. No, okay.
Yeah.
So does
But
this mean can we objectify Penny now? Yes.
Penny,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Penny gets their guys. She's only 3. Come on.
She's not even. Okay, sure.
Probably not even that. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Penny. She comes back so that she can get the power instead of Winter, and then she gets hacked so that Rwby and Weiss would have an excuse to stay in Schnee Manor instead of going back to Mantle. Right?
Instead of having
no,
plot.
no,
Yeah.
that wasn't even the excuse because she shows up after May leaves. I have no idea what what Penny was even in the volume for.
May was about to leave the house. It's like, you guys need to make a fucking decision. That's when I heard the crash. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Guys,
Penny's
do you
here.
know why they did all these things with Penny? It's
Good
fan
news.
service. That's all this is. It's just because people wanted Penny
Oh,
back.
uh,
Also,
Lily
thank you,
likes
Lily
to
Lane.
Yeah.
Lily
You're not-
Lane.
You're not wrong.
MVP over
Yeah.
here.
Lily's killing it like
Yeah,
she was
she
last
is.
Yeah.
other day.
Instead of using the relics, Winter could have told Rwby that the hacked chip is on her blade. They recover it after beating Ironwood, remove or destroy the sword, but not turn. Yes, they could, but also like, I mean, okay, you're going to actually get me pissed on the whole blade thing in the first place, but we'll get to that in just a moment. But like the when you infect someone with a virus, that virus typically has a bad habit of duplicating. So once it gets in the system, it's everywhere in the system, like in a real biological being. Now, the fact that the blade had a wireless range long enough to infect Penny, the fact that the blade had a wireless system anyway,
Yeah.
because it was a wired weapon in the first place, God, that plot point just pisses me off.
Well, it was a wired. It was a
Yeah.
wired weapon in the first place. Maybe Pietro learned and made it Bluetooth by then. You know.
Yeah, I know. Pietro invented a daughter with Bluetooth.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
does he know? He's a science guy. Does he know nothing about getting hacked?
Yeah, the fact that I made a point about that. The fact that his daughter could be hacked means that he's like a real dumbass. Like, he would actually, he's a terrible father.
But like,
Clearly.
any computer can really get hacked. Can't really say like, oh, let's.
I
make
He
mean-
her
he grabbed the blade.
another
And he
one.
was like, all right,
You guys.
do-do-do-do.
First time donating, but I am happy
is
to
this-
support.
Izanagi donated $25.
Oh my God, you guys. are-
Saying first
Thank
time donating,
you.
but I'm happy to support.
Thank
Damn,
you.
thanks, Isa.
Thank you. You guys.
Thanks, he's a.
But okay, but here's the thing: is like the only difference between why can't they just build a new Penny is that they don't have any like of Penny's memories. They don't have like her memory core, but like
It's
They
not
could just-
backed up on a server.
yeah, they don't have like a backup version. Like you would easily, I guess maybe the server got destroyed in the fall of Atlas. They could say that, but like I would think Pietro would have a backup like built into his chair. Like they're going to, I guarantee you, at some point we're going to see a Penny 3.0.
It's on a. It's gonna be Watts. If it's not Watts, I'm like. If it's not Watts uploading his own soul into
That would
one
be
of
cool.
the leftover Penny hosts.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I shouldn't say if it's not because like it's Rwby. Like them not doing something isn't special. But if they do that, I will be so happy because they're not gonna kill Watts. They didn't do it on. They didn't show him dead.
Yeah,
on
no,
screen.
he's not dead. He's not dead. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is the nuke hackable? Don't those need to be detonated remotely? Huh. That's a good question. Why is the nuke hackable? That seems like a serious design flaw.
Nobody look. Nobody knows the dangers of Bluetooth.
Guys, Watts invented hacking.
The anime guy,
Oh,
Ruby
I
Contest, $2
I'm
super
only
chat.
partially
Thanks again.
kidding.
Thank you. I can't read that. That is too small. Raymond, do you see it?
Watts could have sent Penny to Salem. Why didn't he?
And again, oh my lord, Brooke
What do you?
Williams.
What?
You guys are. Oh my god.
And then Brooke Williams asks, does that mean the weapons Penny has are more advanced than the CCT, the global comm system? Yes, it does. They have
Actually, yeah,
near
I would
infinite
say.
range.
Mm-hmm.
Penny,
God.
Penny,
And
Penny
164
basically
people in
became-
here, by the way. Thank you guys. Ah!
Oh my god, damn.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, what? Is that the right number?
Penny basically became the maiden gatekeeper. Where
Lily.
Lily,
Lily.
Penny 3.0 is Soma, but with none of the interesting aspects of what make you exist as a body or a mind. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Look,
For-
Penny basically became the maiden gatekeeper, where she's like, all right, I know this power is supposed to go to Winter, but I'm gonna take it because I can't let her have it because she's not worthy. And then the end of it, she's like, okay, now she's worthy. Now you can have it. That's basically her purpose. She basically became, all right, if you want the maiden power, you have to prove it to me that you're worthy. And Winter proved it to her, and then there she said, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. Even though Weiss was fighting for her life against Cinder at the time, but she could have easily died in the moment. I
Guys,
thought it was pretty funny.
guys. Penny had
Yes.
a semblance this entire time. It was exactly the same as Crow's. She had bad luck. That's why all these things happen. And that was an
Hey.
excuse. 100%. 100%. No? Nothing?
Now that she's dead, everybody's gonna have good luck.
So speaking
also-
of, I'm sorry, go ahead, Raymond.
I just remembered I wanted to address this before I head that out, and I'm coming up on that time about 10 minutes or
But
so.
we're having
But
a
like,
blast. Okay.
I know, but I made a promise I would watch Kong versus Godzilla or whatever with a friend. So,
All right.
but like Vex, you did mention that this episode looked beautiful, but I'm just remembering like when I was feathering through the footage, trying to get the footage of Vine doing his unlife movement, his unlifening.
Yes.
He when he did the extendo hands, there's actually a couple of frames. And admittedly, you don't see it when you're watching the episode, but where the extendo arms actually clip into the camera, I think, or something like it, where you can definitely tell, like you can see like the jaggedness of the 3D model, and it's just really goofy looking when you actually like, oh, this is a video game.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys catch that stuff. I can.
It literally was just like I was looking for a still, and then like I was feathering
Okay.
through frame by frame. So.
Okay. So, real quick, I want to ask one question, and then we're going to go into actual tons of questions that are in there. Speaking of like bad luck, good luck, what was your interpretation of the whole like let me grab Clover's little charm here? Like Raymond, you were saying, or someone was saying, oh, he activated something about his semblance. I'm like, you sure it just wasn't like good luck from Clover's thingy, or what?
Oh no, I don't think there's like
No,
there's
I don't
time
think
match
it was that.
Okay. Well,
I think he was just trying to concentrate his own semblance and looking at Clover's like pendant to do that.
so
and I
you could-
think
okay.
my theory on that is that he's learning either it's evolving, so it actually does. It's not just bad luck; it's all luck, or B, he's basically
Hey, what?
reconceptualizing.
What is that? 200 yen?
That's 200 yen, so that's $2.
$2. Yeah. Okay. Scared me.
Just wanted to ask what you think of my.
Calm down, Dashie.
I don't, hey, look. Can't believe.
Yes, you've watched Murder Bird stream enough. You know that if it was over
I ain't never
$100,
seen no yen. I ain't never seen no yen.
No, I was saying if it was over $100, it would be red, not blue.
Oh, I didn't even. It's not. Is it in Chicken
I didn't know that. I
I'm
didn't
so
know that.
confused right now. I'm looking at three screens right now, looking at what's going on. But real quick, like as far as like the Clover thing. Okay, you were explaining what you thought it was.
Right, I was saying that like I think he was inverting his semblance of sorts, where he was like he was clarifying who's getting the bad luck.
So what?
And
It depends on his mood, or what? Like what?
No.
I think it depends. Like I'm not sure what it depends on, like or how he controls it necessarily. But I think the idea is like his perception. He needed to change like the definition of what bad luck meant in that circumstance to actually be good luck, effectively.
Right.
So it's like, oh, it would be terrible luck if this bomb stayed on the ship.
See, this
Maybe
is
he
surprising
passed
to
off the
me.
bad luck to
I think you
Vine.
guys give these writers way too much credit.
Yeah, this
No,
is surprising to me from you guys. Exactly, from you and Fatman.
What happened was
It's the same. It's the same thing as like thinking about baseball when you don't want to come.
What?
I knew a joke was
All
coming.
right,
He's
thanks.
like, no bad luck, no bad luck, no bad luck. Like that's what he was thinking. He was trying to control his own semblance.
Okay.
The bland, boring answer to this question is he thought he was about to die. And so he started thinking of his good friend he met less than a month ago, and like, this is it. I'm gonna be with Clover now. That's what it was. He was just thinking.
Oh,
of
is that
his friend in
okay?
that moment. That's all it was.
I
all it was.
disagree because immediately after that, the bomb luckily stopped from falling outside of the plane. And I
Yeah.
think that was very intentional. I think it was like that was the there was something going on there more than we saw.
Not
But,
I.
we
Thanks
should-
again.
that-
Thanks
no,
again.
that-
I see
that's-
you.
The commentary will back me up. Don't worry. Don't want to let
Yeah.
me down.
Not
all
I
that happened was
says-
all that
Not
happened
I-
was. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
we want to do the rest of the super chat. Not I says, Penny, the 3-year-old robot with a 7-year-old soul, got sliced, came back, got digitally transmitted disease, became real,
Oh
and
my God.
died anyway in less than 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess.
Yep.
Hey, speedrun life, baby.
Okay. Um,
Living any percent.
I was saying that I
Vinny
was
and Neo,
extremely
both-
surprised that you and Fatman were like. Now, see, to me, that's an excuse. So to me, I'm like, why are they just making like, oh, okay, he's lucky, so he's got a pin, and then Vex is over here like, nah, he was just doing that. And you guys are really digging into this. Like, normally I'd be like, hey,
Yeah, I don't
maybe.
get it.
I don't see that.
I don't get it either. That's weird.
This
Yeah.
volume where they have made a big point about Ruby. Well, this and the previous volume where they made a big point about Ruby's whatchamacallit evolving, like her semblance evolving. So the
Uh-huh.
idea that it might be what they're going for. I'm not saying that it's good. I need to
No, I
clarify
mean,
that there.
sure,
Like
sure.
I think this is coming kind of completely out of the blue that this is happening. There's no indication that he was like trying or learning to control it before this. So it's like that kind of came out of nowhere. Like you can maybe explain it as a Hail Mary, and I would. Like it's a Hail Mary thought that crosses his mind, and
Yeah.
then we'll see like a train arc for him later. But like as it's presented, I think that's what happened.
And I'm surprised that you guys thought that.
Yeah, it's basically just trying to say, oh, Clover from the grave, his spirit was there and helped say. That's basically that's if anything, that's what they're doing. They're not saying, oh, his siblings now evolved. He has good luck too. I'd be
Yeah.
shocked.
I'd understand if they show a little bit first, like something somewhere, maybe the door opened just like it did for Ironwood, apparently, like the jail door.
Then again, anything's possible with this show.
Sure.
Oh,
And,
don't
anime
remind
guy.
me about the jail door.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're back another Streamlife super chat anime guy, which is right here. See, like that was a Streamlabs, right? So I don't see
That
it
was a
here in my
Super
screen.
No, that's
I don't
30
see it at
big
all.
ones.
We could
Whoa.
have had a battle of Fallujah between Atlas forces and the White Fang without the Grim, but where to quote gore that stuff? I don't know what the last part of this quote is, but that still sounds
You
stupid
guys
because
are
it's
killing
Marvel's.
me. Okay.
And then Tenji o Yonoki.
Of course. I was so worried
Uh,
about trying to say that name. I don't know how to.
Tenji o Yonoki. That's thank God I've been taking weekly lessons with you. $30 saying, despite everything that happened so far, can Ruby still be saved, or is rebooting the only way? Sorry for the loaded question. No, Ruby
No,
has not been salvageable for like 2 volumes. I think we had a can Ruby be salvaged stream, and I think we came to the conclusion that no, it's not. But like we're kind of riding the train as it crashes.
Can Ruby be salvaged? No.
I think
like,
that's a per person question.
Not with the
There's no-
current set of writers. No.
No, I don't even think Kubrick could fix this. Like
No, they could.
You need to you can't make it good from here because there's too much bad. Like you can't like no amount of good, even the best. Edgar Wright couldn't like make Ruby as a whole.
Even if you
good.
wrote it, Fatman? What? What?
No,
Especially if I wrote it.
Oh, modest.
This is what you do. You bring Flash in. He does a flashpoint, and he
Oh,
just
shit, what's up? Right, guys.
writes the whole damn reality, and everything changes, and then you start from fresh.
Well, no, you see, the problem actually goes deeper than that. You would need alternate universes as opposed to like creating alternate timelines, because what the problem is, it goes right to the root of the world building of Ruby. So like you would need somehow to, I like my go-to to try and fix this series is it was all maybe a dream type.
Oh my god, you
situation where,
just
like,
took the words out of my mouth. I was waiting for like
Yeah.
a pause to be like, what if all of
Yeah.
this is a
Yeah.
dream?
yeah that
Uh,
basically is like
Yeah.
so like it's not that everything's a dream, but like everything is like half remembered properly. So like the idea is that like there's a character that's dreaming about all these events happening, and like they're remembering it sort of, but they're remembering things wrong all over the place, and like
Yeah.
so
So they're
all the
playing
flaws
telephone
can be
with
explained that
the-
way. But that's the only way it could work, and it
Or-
would still be messy as hell.
Or someone telling a story like that's not how it happened at all, and you go from there.
And they go
It's,
all there.
it's Jin,
Damn.
but like with dementia.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how it happened.
I am the element of honesty or whatever.
What? All right. Questions from
What
the
was you
tundra.
called?
Que-
The
no-
relic of knowledge.
knowledge. All right.
What?
Alpha, Omega, Beta,
You know what's better than
Sins.
knowledge?
Alpha,
This
Omega,
thing that you-
Beta, Sin has been trying to ask. Question for everyone. What is currently your takeaway from this volume? And it could be anything.
The point of being alive is to die.
I mean,
my
yeah, and
take-
taxes.
My
And
takeaway from this.
Penny never paid taxes, I don't think.
My takeaway from this is a large order of General Tso's chicken with an additional egg roll.
What the
and,
hell?
a
We're gonna
side
get
of
on number
rice.
9.
That's Raymond. That's take out, not take away. No one calls it take away.
The British do.
The British do. Yeah, they do.
Well, Ninja's not here to back you up, so
Yeah. Do you have like a quick takeaway answer?
No. I don't know if I've digested enough for
Yeah.
for what I would be my takeaway on it. Like these writers have good ideas sometimes and still fuck it up. That's like that has been my takeaway from every volume this entire time,
No,
except
but, like,
volume 5.
Let's just, how about just in the story though? Like, let's just try to do that.
Penny, just go back to Penny was a waste.
I think Penny had a bad luck semblance. Yep. No, I'm not.
Penny, Ironwood, Salem. I mean, I can keep going. It's all just bad execution and disappointing setup, and yeah, it's all in the execution really. Salem was bad, Ironwood was disappointing, Neo's annoying, Penny was wasted. Yeah, stuff like that.
Brooke Williams for 5 Australian says, hot take, Watts opened James's cell to cause more chaos. Also, Crow, inspired by Clover, realized he could reframe his semblance and force it to work. I agree with the second half of that, not the first half.
All right.
Inspired by someone else, and then you can
You can like.
I can't wait to see what Ruby's inspiration will be when she messes around with her semblance further.
What's her semblance there, Vex? You gotta say it.
Wait, what? How'd that go? Oh yeah, Ruby's capable of traveling at extreme velocity from one point to another by breaking herself down to her molecular components, thus negating her mass.
Yes. Shot. That was a force shot. So
They
why
made the
not?
Simpsons scene of everyone in the room cheering. Say the thing, Vexed! Yay!
I might make like a clip, like a little of the stream. Yang over here says, thoughts on Miles getting isekai'd with a harem consisting of Team Ruby, Neo, and the Atlas MILFs. Fatman's jealous. I can't wait for the beach episode, which reminds me, where's that picture, Raymond?
I literally just posted. It's the
Okay,
last
let
thing
me-
that was posted in this thing.
That was the best shot of the entire volume.
The one that had literally no one in it.
Yeah, the
and
end credit.
It had a big tree.
Yes, that was the best shot.
All right,
of
now
the entire
how
volume.
scared are you that the prospect of Tetsuya Nomura now writing for Rwby?
who?
I don't know who that is.
The writer of
Lit-
Kingdom
lit-
Hearts.
Oh.
Guess it looks like Destiny Islands.
The darkness of
I would-
the
I would-
hearts,
I would embrace that.
the souls of the nobodies, and
No,
the
I'm-
hearts of the
Somebody's.
the fucking Goofy singing "Wake Me Up Inside."
Wake me up! Wake me
Save my
Can't
wait
What the hell?
I'm absolutely thrilled because any kind of change in direction at this point is a positive, even if it's stupid. I mean, we were doing this whole go to New Kingdom, meet Headmaster, find the maiden, open the vaults, use the relic. We're doing that shit twice in a row now. I really didn't want to go to Vacuo and do the same shit. Oh, meet the Headmaster. Cinder shows up, fight, do something stupid. Just do that. So they're taking this little detour or whatever the hell they're doing here, this little detour here, and I'm happy about it, even though it would probably be bad. But I mean, we'll see.
Ryan Carson, Fatman's jealous about not having a harem with the MILFs. The MILFs, that's the important part.
It is.
The
He'll just
MILFs
drop-
are the important part.
Yeah,
Tyrion killed them all, the bastard.
He left
no, but
one.
they're back alive.
He left
they're alive.
one, for
They-
sure.
they-
Why?
Yeah, he left. Yeah, he left one alive for sure. The blonde one. She had a shovel mom.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you
Well, I
guys
mean-
seriously think that's like an afterlife type of like world? No, I still think they're gonna go with Alice in Wonderland.
Well, 2 super chats.
Oh,
$5 from Sunny saying Team Ruby versus Sora, Donald and Goofy.
hey guys.
And then $9, $9.99 from Saggy Fat Face
Oh.
saying, I've been thinking about this since I saw the finale, but we were all like, heh, Penny is a real girl now, just like in her fairy tale. But the writers just made her human just to kill her for good. Shake my head. Penny never entered the whale.
Oh, no, you're right. Huh.
Pisses me off.
She
You
sure
literally have 2 Pinocchio characters in this show,
See, I don't
and
understand
neither
you
of them
guys.
went near any kind
I
of
don't-
aquatic animal life.
I don't understand you guys. When do you pick what you just said? Like, oh, they should have gone word for word for the fairy tale, blah, blah, blah. And then when do you go, oh, they ripped off the fairy tale because they went word for word? Like, which ones do you
What-
pick when?
What?
Depending on the person.
Like, who complains about them doing the fairy tale word for word?
Oh,
Like,
you
what-
guys.
what-
Like, yes.
When?
Let's rewind the tape. No, I'll find it. I promise I will. But last time you were like, why aren't you doing the Wizard of Oz perfectly like this? And we were like, nah, we don't want
Oh,
that.
it was all about the
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Why is
the
Crow
headmaster.
why is Crow the scarecrow
Yeah, and then there's
and not the forehead? Yeah, okay.
yeah. So
I-
like,
I-
I don't know
I-
when you guys do that. Like, why?
Well,
What
okay, but
makes
that's
it
still me
what
not
makes it-
saying. Well, I mean, that's the opposite. Like,
right? But then there's
that's
other
me
times where
complaining
you've been.
about.
There's other times where you've been like, that's just straight up rip off. Like that's what I'm asking. Like when do you guys like pick to do that? Like or like.
Oh, I think the
When it's-
ripoff would be
When it's somber
Cinderella.
from Overwatch, then it's a ripoff.
when it's done in a boring, bland way, then it's a
Yeah.
ripoff.
I think like Cinderella would be the best example with Cinder and her home life. And
Yeah,
like,
that was boring and bland. Yeah.
Cinderella never killed her.
So since our
Yeah, also,
WC
that
wasn't
wants
a-
to
that wasn't a
crossover
direct
with
ripoff.
Kingdom
My-
Hearts.
my
I think
metaphor
the
was-
Atlas
Right.
actually no, it was
Outpower
she,
Cinder.
the
Not
the,
sure at
the
what level
stepsisters
though.
and mother all died.
The setup was
horribly
close enough
together.
that I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
But I was gonna say like the issue I had with that was that it just came way too late. Like, okay, sure, it might have helped us understand Cinder earlier, but like we're getting this now, obviously, because we need to set something up later, and it's not like it's super transparent. It's like, oh, great.
Didn't actually.
Wonderful.
That didn't actually set anything up though.
It didn't, unfortunately.
Blade Charge
Okay,
makes
yeah,
no
sorry.
sense.
She had the power. No, it gave her the power of backstory. Remember, that's what you said.
Oh yeah.
Characters get more powerful when there's backstory.
And it gave
Yes.
Penny room to fall. Also, Blade Charge, $5. Thank you, Blade Charge. Since Rwby wants to cross over with Kingdom Hearts, I think that they will be Alblento, Outpower Cinder, Alblento. I don't know.
If you
Not
want
sure
good,
at
if you
what
want
level though.
good,
What's Alblento? Is that a thing?
Post the whole thing here. Let me see.
Is
What
it a
it says.
Kingdom Hearts?
I
thing?
don't
It's
know.
A
I'll
B
read
L
more.
E N T O, Outpower Cinder.
We're
And
off
another
the
one.
rails.
Yeah. Also,
Williams.
Brooke Williams says, "Hot take: Penny is actually." Oh God, why did I start this one?
Gal-
Galatea
Galatea.
from Myth. I
Galatea.
don't know.
Whatever
I
that
don't know-
means.
I don't know who that. I don't know who that
Yeah.
is.
Who is
Sorry.
Galatea? I recognize that name from Sailor Moon. Okay, but I don't remember.
All right. Yeah. Remember, guys, there is the link to the Streamlabs in the description.
Yeah.
It's a name popularly applied to the statue carved in ivory Pygmalion of Cyprus, which then came to life in Greek mythology. In modern English, the name usually alludes to that story. So basically, it's a story of a statue that came to life.
All right.
Speaking of like in the whale, maybe Pietro gets in the whale somehow, but the whale's disintegrating and it's taking forever. Maybe that'll happen. I don't know. But
Well,
Sure.
I gotta bounce. I gotta get out of here
All right.
because I promised my
Enjoy the movie.
Yes,
We'll
have
do.
fun.
We'll do. And before I leave, hey Vex, Neo. See you guys.
oh
All right.
no. Oh no. You know what? He did say that you would do that, and we did say we'll wait to that. So you love Neo. You know it. You love her so
Yeah,
much.
she's like the best character in the show.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know
what
pink's
would
your
we do
favorite
without
color, so
her?
yeah.
Her pink and brown hair is like.
Guys, to get your popcorns out, relax. Vex is about to talk about Neo because we did tell him we was going to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for real. No, I'm
Well,
really interested in that because I'm like I wonder why because like I don't think I've ever heard anyone say they didn't like her. Like I'm honest, like
Yeah,
for real.
because the reason why they like her is because she's cute and she can fight and she has a cool character design. The problem is the writers want us to take her seriously a little bit.
All right.
At least that was the intention in Volume 6 when the way they brought her in. Unfortunately, most people think that she's the actual character, but she's not. She's a plot device. She's a tool to make things happen for Cinder's storyline. That's how it's always been. People thought it was gonna be something else, and it's not. So we have this character who was introduced in Volume 6. She attacks Cinder, and she had 6 to 8 months to come up with the this idea in her head that it was Cinder's fault. She thought about that for a while, right?
I will read
So,
that screen
okay.
as when Dex is done. Go ahead.
Sure. So okay, you know, me and Roman get along fine until we met Cinder. You know, once we start working under Cinder, my man died, so it's her fault. And that makes sense. At tracks, right? So she had a long time to think about it, 6 to 8 months, if I'm correct.
She was on
right?
an umbrella for a while too in the air. She was falling for a while. So
Yeah, and she was looking all damaged and her clothes all ripped. So you know, it's been a while, right?
okay.
So she's like, all right, it's your fault. She starts attacking her, and then Cinder's like, actually, it's Rwby's fault, and she's still attacking her. She doesn't stop attacking her until she uses her maiden power. So I'm like, okay, Cinder's using her maiden power. So now Neil has come to the realization that she can't be Cinder, right? She has to bide her time and wait because she didn't know she had this maiden power.
Right.
So then Cinder takes Neo to the inside of the cavern, or whatever you want to call it. She stares at the rocks, the rock face. She's like, all right, I guess I believe you now. Well, okay, this is bullshit. Neo's clearly just stringing her along. She's gonna wait and then stab her in the back eventually.
That agree.
But it doesn't happen. But that doesn't happen. Instead, she starts taking orders from Cinder. She starts like doing her bidding. Like she's literally bossing her around, and just like a volume ago, she was fighting her. But I'm supposed to believe now she's taking orders from Cinder. She's doing whatever Cinder wants her to do. She says, "All right, she could have killed Penny at the damn Schnee Manor. She could have. She chose not to, right? She chose to literally hand her the freaking relic. So she gives the relics to Cinder, basically doing Cinder's job. And she's so surprised, she's shocked when Cinder not grateful. She takes the damn relic.
Actually, no, she wasn't. She wasn't. Now, so far you got me, but she wasn't. She was just like, well, there it is.
She was taken aback. Rewatch that scene. Rewatch that scene. In fact, I'm gonna screenshot it later. She was taken aback that Cinder just walked off with the relic. But before that, they decided to use Cinder's tool as a way to give Team Juniper something to do, right? In the Volume 7 finale, they had to give Ren, John, and Nora someone to fight. So when Neo gets the relic, she transformed herself to look like Oscar. For what reason? I don't know. Basically, so she can get punched. Because
from a mile away, sure.
Yeah, common sense is she turns into a random person and just walks out. But no, she had to look like Oscar in order to initiate this fight, right? Because they had to give Team Juniper something to do, right? That's how to use Cinder's tool at that moment. Then they decided to use Cinder's tool by taking her to Salem, right? They show up at Salem's house. Cinder literally introduces her as an asset. Oh, this is my asset, Neo, right?
Sure, yeah.
She then takes the relic and then threatens Cinder with the relic, say, all right, if you want the relic, you know what I want. And Cinder doesn't give her what she wants. She instead says, I'm sorry. And she hands the relic back over to Cinder.
I mean, she technically did. She was like, there she is, go for it. I mean, it wasn't Cinder's fault that she didn't, finish her off.
Neo,
I'm not speaking up for her or anything, but she literally did do it.
She apologized and she handed over the relic to Cinder. Common sense says, all right, you want this relic? Give me. You say you can give me Rwby? All right, I'll give it to you. When you give me Rwby, I'll give you the damn relic. But no, she hands over the relic to Cinder. She's not an actual character that has agency that makes her own decisions. She does whatever Cinder needs her to do. She does whatever the plot needs her to do. That's my problem with Neo. It's just the same thing over and over and over. Then she's all shocked and surprised when she's hanging on the damn ledge, like, help me, Cinder, help me. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, what?
Fatman, do you agree with all of this?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It more or less.
Like, you don't mind Neo, or do you like her? I don't remember what you. I know you don't hate her.
I stopped liking her in the last episode of Volume 7, partly for that awful fight, and partly for just handing the relic over to Cinder and acting all like, what?
Yeah.
Why'd you do what? I thought we were besties.
Yeah. I know, right?
The whole fandom did think that she was gonna turn on Cinder.
Yeah, and that's what made me. Go ahead.
Batman.
Yeah, that's what made me mad, because I'm like, the fandom's hilarious, right? Because I said, this is so, she has to turn on her. This is stupid. Wait, Vex. You need to wait for the show to develop. She's gonna backstab Cinder. You just gotta wait. And then when she doesn't do it, I'm like, guys, not only did she not do it, she actively tried to help her get stronger. She actively tried to help her get more of the main power. Then they try to flip it. It's like, no, actually, like it's amazing how they'll switch. Like they'll say I'm wrong for not waiting for A to happen, and when A doesn't happen, they'll say, oh no, but it was supposed to be B. It's like just I don't know. It's
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
I did say that I was going to read the stream, either Streamlabs
Go ahead.
or Super Chat after you were done with that. I am so new at this Super Chat thing. I don't see anything that I have not read on Streamlabs. How do I, besides it being on there, there's a couple of them that I can't find it. Is what I'm saying, and I don't.
They're all in the chat.
The last
last
one was
one,
saggy fat
saggy
face.
fat face.
That's the last one I see. But there was one
Yeah.
after that.
I really
if I'm
want-
missing one, please let me know. Like I don't want to miss you guys.
I don't see it in here.
Okay.
Did you see Brooke Williams with the hot take? Penny is actually Galatea from Myth.
Yeah, I did see that one.
We
yes.
did read
For
that
one,
Yeah, we read
50
that one.
USD.
And also, whenever it
you
rings,
can
it
drink
reads
the
it out
fine
for us
taste
then.
of our WBY
Right
as
now?
Oscar Pine
Oh,
Punch.
okay.
It's doing one
Sold
for us.
at selected stores.
Oh, all right. Okay, cool.
Sold this like blade to charger to. Silly.
Yes. They wanted Volume 8 to hurt me like Volume 3.
Another
one.
Another one.
Thank
It's
you
gonna
for
read it.
all you do to entertain us.
Blake Sparks. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Like, what? Like get into fights and but really love each other
Yeah.
in the end, and the friendship along the
Yeah.
way, all that stuff. No, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, man. This is awesome. Like, we got 179. This is the most. I'm like overwhelmed and I'm shaking, especially because I don't want to miss any super chats. I'm sorry if I did. All right. So.
I don't think he did.
All right, so Fatman, let me go into this right here. It got really quiet. Vex, you doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
All right, good.
All right. Cool.
No, I got the wrong one. Of course I did, because I thought I was ready. But anywho, let me close these out. 1 second. I said I was ready, and it wasn't. Okay. That's not us. I'm a hot mess, you guys. Okay. One day, here we go. One day, Dr. Poppers, not Mr. Poppers. Thoughts on the voice acting during the finale. Jean and Winter in particular. See, Jean and Winter I had no problems with. I had problems with Weiss. Weiss
Yeah,
and her get away from
that's
her.
hilarious. I was going to say Kara. She's been off all
Here is
volume.
more.
No,
You
no offense to
deserve
her, but she's been off all volume. I don't know what's going
like
on.
Weiss, right? She just went down, like, I don't know where. And thank you, Blake Sparks. Yeah, you girl.
Go re-listen to that her line when Ruby's being held by the Hound Grim. She runs out there. She's like, it's so flat delivered.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
Klein, we need help. Blah, blah. Like, you don't sound like someone who's watching their friend be held by a Grim. Is there really weird? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Fatman, you were saying something about why she was like that. What do you think that is?
Oh, yeah, this is speculation, but she doesn't work for Rooster Teeth anymore. And I think that she's like
Phoning it in.
stuck and phoning it in. Like I think that she's like literally on a phone call or on a Skype call maybe, like, or Zoom meeting, and she's just doing her lines because she's like, well, shit, I used to work here. I got, like, I'm not like an actress, not like a professional VA. At least I don't think, like, or I think that like Rwby was her first time she voice acted. I think everybody from the original like Rwby Volume 1 cast has gone on to do like other voice acting things, but like it's like it wasn't her thing. She was just written in there because she was friends with the creators, and now she's stuck. Speculation, 100%. I don't know her.
And you said she went from the best to the worst?
Yeah. In volume 1, she was like easily the best of the voice of the main 4, and some of like the other ones. I mean, like, Shannon McCormick, he's professional,
Right.
and like Gray, he's professional though.
Wait, question. Shannon McCormick is a professional voice actor or actor? I don't remember. Like, Because I know there's a difference. People say it isn't, but it's a difference.
Oh, there's 100% a difference.
Oh, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially after VA would definitely tell you there's a difference.
Yeah. Shannon McCormick is an actor. I believe. I don't know how many voice roles he's done outside of Ozpin.
Right.
But like, I mean, Gray is a voice actor. He's been in anime. He was in Rurouni Kenshin, some other stuff. Like there are like other people, but like Kara competed with them just because she got some of the more like emotionally driven scenes from Volume 1, and like, you know, she was pretty good in the other volumes as well.
Yeah, the first 5 or 6, I really enjoyed her a lot. The last 2, or especially Volume 8, this past one has been like really bad. I don't know what to say. Even I think Erin's doing pretty good. Erin's been stepping up her game.
Yeah, she improved way more than like yeah.
For me, it was her that was like the worst out of the 4, for sure.
At the beginning,
like all of them until just now. Like Vexed just mentioned that. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I haven't been able to like give her credit.
Like she's trying.
Yeah,
she's really trying.
To me, in Volume 1 and in Volume 1 and 2, Barb was the worst, but Barb got like way better in 3 and 4, and like moving on.
Yeah,
like she figured out how to voice act.
Yeah.
just it snapped on in Volume 4. And Blake was the worst for a while, but like she got better in like 7 and 8.
Yeah, I don't remember a single Blake line I felt like sounded off, but White's it sticks out really, really bad.
Yeah,
so
go to your room was like fucking sub Cinder tier.
That really hurt.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what happened.
Everyone else in Team Rwby's been fine. Like Rwby's been fine, Yang's been fine, Blake's been fine. White's has been like
I mean, you say Rwby's been fine, but Rwby had a really bad like early volume, because I think she was like still trying to get into character. Like I feel like a lot of the episode 1 of Volume 8 stuff was well before the actors were like back into their roles,
back in their groove. Okay.
Yeah. Like the takes they used for the episode 1 recording were like the warm-up lines or something.
Yeah, like it was always Blake, especially, and I know it's like, oh, Volume 5, yeah, but Volume 5 was like the worst. Like I felt my skin kind of crawl with that one, but normally I'm not like
Volume
that. What?
Volume 5 had Raven. Ugh. Fucking
yeah, she wasn't
CEO's wife.
Is that what okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Raven's the battle of the bad voice actresses. That was when the line I dropped in Volume 5.
That was the worst. That was terrible.
So while I look at this, guys, the next.
I don't want to like criticize Neith because he's not, or like I don't think
great. Oh my god, he's like for not doing it. I think he's doing great.
I'll leave him
like
alone.
I don't think he's doing like terrible, but like he had such a line, he had such a scene, and it's like that would have been way better if he was a better actor.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like that should have been a huge moment for the voice actress or voice actor, but but it just didn't.
But like all things considered, he's not at the bottom of that stack.
Yeah, he's trying. He's definitely trying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry I keep bringing this up, but is there a way to see super chats are way far up now? Because there is one that I was told was missing, but I scrolled all the way up and it's not. It doesn't go.
Are you looking at the super chat tab in your studio, YouTube studio?
There's a super chat tab at YouTube Studio.
I didn't know, so let me see.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let me. Okay, I'm probably talking about something you already know about. If you go to
manage,
monetization, and go to and click supers.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll check that way. Okay, sure. For now, let's read this, and then while you guys are answering, I will take a look. If Vine Semblance has enough force to stop a city wiping bomb? Okay. Why don't they just crush the whale? Why didn't they have them crush the whale? That was from Yang.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Well, there you
have
Vine.
It was too difficult. I don't know.
So some people were talking about Vine did not have to die. He said he could have used his semblance to stay outside of it.
Yeah.
I was dying laughing at that.
So
you're probably not wrong.
Vine is awful. I hate that they killed him. Like the nothingest of all the nothings.
Yeah.
And they're like, I need to do the heroic sacrifice.
Yeah.
I got sued by Star Trek for my logical course of action line, and rather than fight that case in court, I'm going to commit unalive.
Yeah, I talked about that during my stream that they killed off the least like the one no one gave a shit about.
Yeah.
They think they're slick. Like, I don't care about you killing Vine. Like, kill some characters I actually care about.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
And yeah, and they killed him in a way that was so like, we'll never make it out of here. And it's just like, no, it's fine. I know my place.
Yeah.
I'll die.
like, oh, we're in the blast radius. Like, get out of here. But when they actually blew up, they looked like they were far away. There's no way that bomb could have. You guys could have all gotten away from that damn thing. Get out of here. I'm not buying that. Because if you look at the explosion where they were, they're far away at that point when that thing blows up. Like, come on, you guys could have all gotten away. You guys gonna use that? You guys gonna use that thing on the whale? Come on.
So silly. Like, they were running into the whale. They didn't have a single like escape route planned. They were just on foot carrying the bomb into the whale. It's like, was that supposed to be a suicide mission?
Exactly.
But when they came back to Ironwood and they were like, "Oh, we didn't get to plan." Like, was he expecting it to be like, if it was a suicide mission, and they came back and he was like, "Oh, you're back and you delivered the bomb like you were supposed to." It's like, no, this bomb is so big that it would be impossible to get out of the blast radius in two different spaceships going in opposite directions. Like, it's like, oh, but we were supposed to just outwalk it on foot. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but if you ask them during the damn panel, they'll say
it's a
hello?
cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
They'll say, "Oh, they recalibrated the bomb the sec afterwards and made it stronger," or some bullshit like that. So I'm not even gonna bother.
Watts downloaded more RAM.
No,
he downloaded more explosives.
Exactly. Now, the one thing I won't let slide is that I don't give a shit. Penny's aura never broke throughout the entire freaking chapter.
It didn't.
Really?
I just kind of took it for granted, but then
Like,
one of them, Raymond or Ninja, pointed out that, like, when did her aura break? And then we went through and looked,
it never did.
and it was like, this. Where did the aura go?
So now I'm forced to believe that she dropped her aura, which is stupid, or Cinders was able to break through the last bit of her aura. In that case, just show the fucking aura breaking. How hard is it to show the damn thing? Like, how do you have an episode where a character dies and we have this whole world building about aura and how that works? It never showed the aura breaking, but the character is dead. The one person who dies, the character you don't show aura breaking.
Yeah. Thank you, Masquerade. What is aura? I don't know.
Exactly.
Isn't that one of the Kingdom Hearts characters who got Norded?
But I found the one. It was $18 from I don't know. Is it 25, 28? Is it 28?
It's 18.
18?
It's
Damn
18
it.
from
I
18.
knew that. I did. I promise. Adam, Raven, and now Penny. Another to the list of characters that had so much potential, but nothing was done to expand on them. I really hope they start expanding characters in the near future. That's all I ask.
I
I
got
finish?
some sorry
Can we
news for you,
finish?
buddy.
Thank you. That's all I ask. I hope, but it's fading. Yeah, I think Vex has faith in them still. It sounds like it, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Sounds like Vex. No, he believes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm becoming a first member right now. Yeah.
But go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I don't remember.
Really? Did you get stunned that hard?
I don't think I was gonna say anything. What were we talking about? I don't remember.
That question. Damn it! Oh my God. That's a fun one. All right. Now, basically, like another potential. Yeah, I didn't see how much potential Penny had until Raymond like totally lined it up, and I was like, wow, sure. But
I was so sure. Go ahead.
Just real quick, but then at the same time, I'm like happy because that happens in life. Like, just shit happens. Like, poor you, man.
Yeah, people die. Yeah.
You know what is it? It's ironic, don't you think? Fucking
no,
win the lottery and then die the next day.
No,
Blah blah blah.
no. The
Welcome
reason
to
why
the Alanis Morissette stream.
the reason why that argument doesn't work is that you have an audience that you're supposed to be trying to entertain, and you're telling stories here. So let's say I'm a writer. I have this protagonist. Have all this set up throughout the entire season, the first season of my show. I set up all these different storylines. Then a guy just get killed by walking down the street. I'm like, oh well, hey, people die. Sorry fans. Like, people are gonna be pissed off because you had a lot of setup. You had a lot of promise with this character.
Yeah.
In my mind, you have a character that's becoming human. Okay, there's a story to tell there. There's an arc to go down with this character. You can kill her off at the end of volume 9, but I thought there's gonna be the whole thing where, okay, now she's a human. How does that change her thought process? How does she struggle through life now that she has a human body? Does things change? Does she start liking
everything
boys
that was
or something
saying?
like that?
Yeah, that
Like,
Raymond was
all
saying.
this life, but they just ended it. So what was the point? Like, you didn't need to happen. That didn't need to happen. You could have killed her off. You could have destroyed her core as a robot. It would have been better off. That would have been better, honestly.
No,
Let her be a robot.
Like, I don't disagree, but I think it's like they did like the thing because she always had a soul, so that was like never in question. So anything that she could have done with a human body would have been largely a platitude. Plus, it's not like they have any time to relax. Like, Big Bad is on the table. They have they're not like they don't have downtime anymore. They can't explore things like this. They're out of opportunities. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Sure. Like,
no,
when you say
no,
like
Vex,
that,
no. This is like a very gentle butterfly that you cannot scare away. Fatman is actually like sounding really nice about it, and he's actually looking for a reason. Please, I beg you, baby, my new boyfriend. Please, just let him finish.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh no, you don't. No, you don't.
The problem is I understand what you're saying. You're saying this way, like, at this point in the story, they're not going to have time to dive into that anyway.
Yeah.
So who cares? But then why even bother making her a human?
To kill her.
You could have killed her as a robot.
Could they have?
Yeah,
they tried and it failed.
No, remember,
I mean the writers did. Like,
yeah, you can kill Penny however you want. If you have to control the story, if you're the writer, you can kill her, right? You can make decisions. All right, before they recover her core, now the core destroyed. It's over. You made that writing decision. It all depends on how you want to write it, right? They could have kept Penny as a robot, and the hacking happens. That's how Sinner gets an upper hand on her. Now she's fucked. So all right, John, I need you to destroy my core, because now I'm about to give the power to Winter. Boom.
Or she could have done it herself with her
self-destruct
with her self-termination process.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Which
was the virus.
Pietro
That was
built
the
into
virus.
her.
That was the virus, not Pietro. And you tried to do this, and you understood. I don't know why you're bringing it up now.
No,
but
it's way better if it's Pietro.
I mean, sure. All right, but it's not. Okay. Good times, you guys. Here at the Dashie stream.
Maria are still.
I can't wait to see them in like peacetime, where it's just like, Penny, go clean your room. You're not my real dad, dude. Okay, Penny 3, go clean your room.
All right, Fatman, it's your
turn. I'll be a real girl.
It's your turn to read that one. Insane Oddball.
Oh, Insane Oddball. Okay, why did the plot make such a big deal about Penny becoming human, just for her to die soon after?
Yeah, we're
is
totally
the fact that she could no longer come back in a spare robot body what finally allows her to be considered a real girl, and not the fact that she gained self-awareness, and that everything that they could have done with, because Penny always had a soul, anything they could have done with her, it's a platitude. And she can still come back in a robot body if they still have her fucking memories and shit backed up. And honestly, I think that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna repeat the
Oof, if they do that, I think I'll drop it at that point. I'm like, no, it's just not. What is she? This generation's Ozpin with like, you're dead, you're not, you're dead, you're not. No.
Yeah. No, they're gonna repeat the Oscar Ozpin storyline with Penny and Watts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oscar Ozpin. No, the Salem and Ozpin, like an Ozma. when he died and then he came back and then he died. It's like, just kidding, he's dead. Remember that?
Yeah,
The ping pong of death.
yeah. The death.
Yeah.
The,
Looney
Yeah,
Goon
she can't-
says, why couldn't Vine stretch his arms? We did that one outside the ship. It just seems weird.
Because plot.
Yeah, it just seems weird to just clean. He was just
the
a
voice
guy that
the
needed
voice
to-
actor was like, "No, I'm not being in season 9."
I know, right? I'm out of here.
Alvin says, what are your thoughts on the maiden's effects, like visual effects, or like the
Oh, you
powers
mean
that
just-
she has,
Just
Because-
fire and ice and wind and water.
and blue stuff.
Yeah, I think it meant. I think it means visually, but I don't know. It
I
looked
think
good.
she was beautiful.
A lot of the power looked pretty good, especially
was fine.
Winter looks cool. Cinder looks cool. They look cool.
Yeah, Winter was hot as fuck.
One thing that annoyed me about Cinder is like I really hate when writers like they show a character and they've been fighting for a very long time and there's like no signs of fatigue. There's no sign. Cinder got hit a lot of times
Yeah, she
throughout
did.
the last 2 chapters. She got hit a lot. Not only did we not see her aura flicker, we didn't see her looking fatigued. It was all OP
You're right.
100%. It
You're
was
right.
really frustrating. Like this is not how we've seen this character before. This is weird.
Well, because I mean, this is all just narrative coding. Like she was coded as the winner, so it was all easy for her. Like this isn't a story where it's like, oh, these are all things that are supposed to verisimilitude. That's the word I'm looking for. They're not supposed to have verisimilitude. They're supposed to be like understandable for the audience of Rwby.
Shut
Like
up.
if Cinder,
Shut
sorry, like if Cinder's gonna win, she has to win. Like they don't want to open it up to be like to be like, oh, it was so close, blah blah blah. It's like no. This is the win times for Cinder. She pushed the magical win button and she gets to win.
If the wife that showed up to fight Marrow in Volume 7 would have showed up in this chapter, she would have been in trouble.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
characters are only as strong as they need to be for their.
They
scene
need to be
function.
for the
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
You got like Yang activated her semblance in episode 13 without having taken a hit prior. So it didn't help. And she had a whole fight in the train with Neo in volume 2, and here
Yeah.
she just one hits her.
One hit and she broke her aura. Yeah, it's not about verisimilitude. It's not about being realistic. It's about depicting the scene that the writers wrote. once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me and other people, it takes people out of it sometimes. Like,
Yes.
that's the fortunate part of it. Like it took me right out of it when I saw Yang get one shot in her aura broke and she's going bouncing like a basketball off the damn platform. Like really? It's the same Yang that like got punched to a pillar and like got all OP after that. Like it's just
Yeah. It's
That's one thing.
stylized.
Yeah, that's one thing that I find like. It's
I
a
remember
shame.
people-
It's a shame because they can do so much. I adore this show beyond anyone I really know, except for one person. But it's like, oof, and there's only so much like positivity like you can give it. But that right there with Yang and her, yeah, she was taking some hits too and all that. But that's how does her semblance specifically work? Like hit her until just that line where she can't break her aura and then she gets all buffed. Like I don't get it. Like I wish it was clearer, and I don't think we'll ever get that.
only the
Well, it's-
current scene is canon. Go ahead. Batman.
Yeah. According to volume 4, when Yang takes damage,
Oh hey, Another one.
she knocks it
From
back
here
twice as
on,
hard.
Let it
this
read.
stream
Let
is a way to show my appreciation. It'll match all donations up to $100.
What?
P.S. I ship
What's happening?
DASHIEX Vex. Sorry, Fatman.
Oh wow.
well, okay, Blake Sparks.
Blake
Okay,
Sparks.
wow. So she says, wow. First of all, I'm like shocked right now. Hold on. Said from here on the stream, as a way to show appreciation, she's gonna match up to $100 for, I guess, like from now on, like the next donations. If it gets up to 100, she'll just double it. Is that what I'm getting? I just want to make sure, Blake, because
Jesus.
I don't want to force you to pay me like $100 out of nowhere. But wow, thank you. And yeah, Dashie X forever and ever, like Angry Rainbow, Moxie and and Millie.
Moxie and Millie.
Yes. Vex, you don't have to
The
stay quiet.
best.
It's okay. You can tell the truth.
Oh wait, I'm my bad. I'm out of what happened? I missed something.
Oh, you're thinking about what happened? Yeah, thinking about me probably. I see. No,
I totally was.
she's saying she's
What's up?
vexed. It's cute. Sorry, Fat Man. Yeah, there was there was a comment in one of the videos where it was like, yeah, you know, fucking Dashie X Vex. Sorry, Fat Man. No, Fat Man's on Suicide Watch.
Suicide Watch. I saw that
What
one.
the hell?
Yeah.
And you responded. How did you respond?
I said yes, but unrelated.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah,
bad, but
I
so
remember
cute for not.
Oh, speaking of comments, like I saw that one comment on the reaction. Like Vex is just so needlessly negative.
Yeah.
It's hilarious how like one comment will like stick with you. You see like 20, 30 good comments. You see
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
comment.
Oh yeah. It's
I think-
it's just human nature. Like you're gonna remember the.
I'll think about
negatives.
that thing for like the next hour. Like negative. Like what is that? Like what's that?
Needlessly.
I'm
Needlessly
surprised-
negative. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that one stuck with you and not the one. Why does he need to be a little bitch all the time?
Oh yeah. Oh that stuff I see. That one I was like.
Yeah.
That one I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't pay that one no mind. Like whatever. That's like
Weirdo.
that's the typical
Okay.
stuff. But the other one seemed like it was serious. Like, oh, he's just needlessly negative. Like, it was I went. I thought about it for a little bit. Like, it's funny. It's funny how your mind works.
Yeah. No, it's just. And then,
It's that one comment.
I mean, not everyone's gonna like you. You know, not everybody's gonna see how beautiful you are, like I do.
Well, I appreciate that.
But
Dashie.
Blake, thank you. You know that'd be awesome. I never really had one of these. I've actually did that. Was
Yeah,
it was
you-
a Fatman, right?
you-
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that for
Yeah.
me.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Aw, you guys. All right, let's see. Moving on. So now you know, guys. I don't know if I'm never one to push like this. Fatman, this is your job. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be in the corner.
Guys, get donating. Thank you, Frame Trap. It's
Come on,
does
guys,
your-
aren't you
does your thing
entertained?
read-
Donate
Out.
the money.
Frame trap. Hey, okay, so we got $5. Frame trap. It's weird why people call Vex negative when what? Okay, I couldn't even finish that. Fatman, please.
When he really cares for the show a lot.
Well,
Have a noise stream, guys.
Thank you, Frame Trap. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones. You're not a dope like Luna period dot whatever the hell to pronounce that.
Yeah, especially like people who watch like reactions uploaded to my channel. It's like, why is Vex being so needlessly negative? I'm like,
yeah.
do you know of whom?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm convinced that the people that just don't like me and they come in to say like, all right, this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this time to say it here in this conversation as well because
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, probably the same people that call me super negative and I hate the show so much. Remember that freaking comment?
Oh
But
yeah.
anyway.
Some people just don't know, and they want to leave, you know, like contrarian comments almost.
So dumb, so dumb. All right, so what happened to Ironwood Semblance? I mean, military. I don't know why. I guess it's
No.
just like an automatic, like Ironwood Semblance.
What happened to
It's not
Iron
canon.
Semblance?
It's not. Fat Man, I told you they were not going to call it out. I told you they weren't going to reference
I
it. It's
am.
not canon as far as I know.
Yeah.
Well,
starting a
I
petition.
mean, you know, shed a tear for me being wrong, but also shed whatever the opposite of a tear is for the show
Fart?
not acknowledging his semblance.
A
I'm
wet
starting
fart.
a petition right now. Hashtag is not canon because not in the show. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh no, absolutely. I agree. Okay, so
yeah.
what happened to the military? There wasn't any soldiers in the last 4 episodes. They got
Well,
okay.
tired
The
and went to
first
IHOP.
10 episodes are for the soldiers. Last 4 episodes are for the main characters.
yeah, you have to ignore like the military and all the huntsmen to make the story work. So you
Yeah.
know how that goes.
So not
They
all
all
that evil
got
wants to
done
know
dirty.
what is worse, a
Yeah.
boring volume or a frustrating volume?
Boring, 100% boring. Like, I mean, frustrating is some of my favorite shit in Rwby. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't know if you saw that tweet that I posted, but like, I put volume 8 like in the top half of volumes above other volumes that are more boring. Like, volume, like if you were gonna look at like which one has better structure, which one has better pacing, which one has better dialogue, which one has more agency between the characters, volume 7 is way better than volume 5 in all of those respects.
Mhm.
But actually watching volume 7 is a much more boring experience than watching the absolute train wreck that is volume 5. To me, anyway. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not telling you how you feel, but
Yeah.
like, you know, I will 100% of the time take frustrating over boring.
Okay. Vex, and then I want to go after you.
Agreed. I just flipped what Fatman said. I think Volume 5 is more boring than Volume 7. But yes, I would take frustrating over boring any day of the week. Because at least I get angry about that. Boring, like, I'm just like, I feel weak. I don't feel like doing anything. Like, no, I can't even yell about this. This is just boring.
Yeah.
And for me, obviously, I don't know anything about writing. I don't know anything about, structure and no pacing, no nothing. For me, it's just a feeling of, boring is way worse because at least frustrating, your mind is active and you think and you try to figure out what could happen or how you could make it better. Where boring, I just feel like I wasted my life or that time, which I have never felt that here. But that's just me. Hey, Lily Lane. Another. Hey, Blake. Blake Sparks. Are you sure you want to do this? All right. Thank you. Absolutely disgusting that on an episode with mental health warning. Yeah, a character that had no agency in self-destruction is given the power to choose and chooses to die. I wouldn't call it disgusting, only because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Because a couple episodes ago, I was talking about how Ironwood. Raymond helped me out with this. How it was like, I wish, and I know they're two different characters. I know they're two different stories they're going after and motives, but the point was, I was rooting for Ironwood to kill himself because he realized what he'd done and all that stuff. That's just my whatever. And then I was like having a hard time saying, wait a minute, I what am I doing? I would never say anything like that. And then Raymond explained that it's, I don't know, I just in this. If you were in the stream, just check it out. I think it was a couple episodes ago, where he made it better. Where I was like, "Yes, that's what I mean. This is a show, obviously. Like, I don't want to pull the old. It's a cartoon, but
I mean, it's no different than me calling for people to die. I don't want people to die in real life like that.
Yeah.
right, yeah. And we
like-
laugh about it and stuff. And I'm not worried. I'm not talking to him after the stream. And be like, Vexed, like, what's up? Like, yeah, no.
Or you need some help.
Yeah.
It's 200 people here. 200 people are here watching. It was 207 now.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man,
That's
this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I had
cry.
to go back and check. That was a content warning about death. I thought it was another fucking
Oh, the
sensitivity
lights?
warning.
Really?
I didn't even look at it. I didn't even realize that they
No
were
wonder.
like warning you that a character was gonna die.
Oh wait, that wasn't
a seizure warning. That was a
A death warning, yeah. That's no
Yeah.
wonder
Oh,
because I was
wow.
sitting there expecting you guys to be like, "Well, Dashie just got spoiled." Like if
Wow.
if I wasn't spoiled already, I know Fatman would have said that. I know.
I just assumed it was for seizures. Like it totally gives away that someone's gonna die.
That's like when you're watching Game of Thrones and you look at the little content warnings at the beginning. If you don't see nudity, you just skip the episode.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That makes sense.
Wow.
I feel better about our friendship now, Fatman. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I don't know him as
Themes
well
of
as I
death
do.
that made me stressed.
I thought I
That's
That's a dead giveaway. You can't like even surprise anyone. Like, oh, is someone gonna die this episode? Well, it says it right here. So yeah.
Right. That's I don't get
So
it.
any episode that don't do that, no one's gonna die in the episode. That's not really the best way. I mean, is there a better way to go about this? Like, do they have to do this for some reason? Like the way they're doing it, do they have to do it like this?
I think they should put a warning like that at the top of the season.
Lily,
Yeah,
is there a,
exactly.
Episodes of
This season
this-
contains, exactly.
yeah.
Okay, Lily, is
Um,
there a specific like moment you're just talking about, or overall the fact that suicide for someone who didn't want to die and was like I don't know.
Yeah,
How are you seeing that question? Like
The Penny's like physical usefulness got used up, and she's like, it would be more beneficial to you if I died.
Mhm.
I oops, I got stabbed. I better just like give up on life.
Yeah.
let
Yes.
Winter take care of it.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know how my aura works here, so let me just give it to Winter.
yeah. And I guess if I would have to reach Lily, like it would be, she just went through the whole virus thing, and she wasn't able to choose or whatever. But this time she is, and she's gonna do it for the right reasons. And yay, good guy. that's all I got for that one.
Well, she wanted Team Ruby to kill her earlier in the volume when she was
Yeah,
hacked.
because
so
she
just
was in
kill
the
me.
middle of fighting and stuff. So she chose it. That's what she wants. She wants to choose it, but they didn't do it for her.
She's
and
been
that's
wanting
even-
to kick the bucket for a while now.
Yeah, so well for like a day or whatever, kicked a bucket. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like there was maybe that I wouldn't call that a setup or anything, but at least like I felt that hey, at least it was her choice. Hey, all right, shrug, sees like.
The only way you can even possibly like let's say she wasn't at all surprised by the interaction with Winter, right? She's fully expecting to speak to Winter in the whole white void place, right? She knew that was going to happen.
Sure, yeah, she was expecting her.
Which makes me believe that she had the same situation with Freya. She had the same moment with Freya. That don't even make sense.
Okay,
How
yeah,
would she know?
Yeah, okay.
So in her mind, all right, well, I know that this isn't the end for me. I'm going to live through Winter, so let me just take this time now to save my friends. But the only thing that throws me off is like you see Weiss is fighting Cinder about to die. Basically, she has no aura. So why not? That's the only thing that makes me laugh. Like Weiss is Cinder struggling for her life in the moment.
Because between Weiss and Winter, Winter was more I would consider of a friend than her because they showed her to be closer. Was it volume 6? I don't remember. Probably.
They did.
Yeah, that when
They volume 7 was full of which one of us is the real robot.
Yeah.
Scenes.
They were teaching each other lessons and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Also, Vex, that was nice. That was nice. What you said about like, I don't know. I know you probably didn't mean it, but I appreciated that.
That was so accidentally.
I know.
I know.
I know you didn't mean to be nice, but
you didn't though. Come on now. All right. So Sir Lord counts for Reverend Joe. No, you didn't. You didn't miss it. So what's everyone's favorite or least favorite scene in this latest episode? Okay. Favorite scene.
Least favorite scene.
Wow, that's a good one.
Let me give it a peek.
Yeah.
Well, your least favorite should be pretty easy, no?
No, my least favorite scene is a fucking Vine Anne heroing.
Unhero.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know what that is.
It's a 4chan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up there.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of like what the hell's in this episode. Like I don't like Salem appearing at the end. I was so now that I think about it, I was so fucking pissed off when I saw Salem disappear and like, all right, thanks, grab the relics. Oh my god, I have to do that video. I have to do it. Like, how do you butcher this for? This is the volume where you're introducing your big bad to the show, or at least pushing her to the forefront, at least.
Yes.
And she pops up at the end via black smoke, and she shows up like, all right,
which we've
so
never
Cinder,
seen
I'm back.
before.
Yeah, like so maybe you should have did that when you're being held by freaking Hazel, but whatever. She shows up and she's like, all right, what's up? She didn't say anything. She's like when Cinder started running her mouth, it's like, all right, oh good, thanks. You have 2 relics. All right, bye. My job here was done. Like you didn't do shit this whole volume.
She did the face. I think she knows. I think she knows Cinder is bullshitting somewhere. If not, hey, another one. Lily
even
Lee.
so,
Lily
it's just disappointing.
Even so, it was disappointment. Disappointing. Go ahead.
Her Salem disappointing. Even so, even if she knew she was bullshitting, I don't care. It's like, why even bother? I was kind of hoping that. I mean, I'm crazy for hoping this, but I was kind of hoping that they'll have Cinder just at this moment just break away from Salem, boom, go on our own path, get away from Salem. But they didn't do that. She's still working under Salem.
Well, she's.
Like,
I don't think it's like super because of like being loyal. She's doing it because she needs to right now. Is what I feel from that, especially about lying for her like that.
Use the freaking relic of creation to find a way to get rid of the fucking arm. You're not going to convince me that she can't use that relic to somehow make a new arm or get rid of that damn Grim arm, and then she can go about her own fucking way. She does not have to be under Salem right now. She doesn't. She doesn't.
Is that the only thing holding her back is her arm? Seriously?
Yes, I think so.
As much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have the freaking relic of creation sitting right there.
Yep.
Just tell them to get creative like Rwby did. I don't know, just get creative. Give me a new arm. Just get creative, and then he'll make a new arm.
All right. Besides the Salem thing, what were we talking about just before that?
Bad
favorite and least favorite scenes.
Okay, my least favorite scene. And we'll get right to you. Wait with you, Lily. But my least favorite, before I forget it, because I will, is Harriet where Crow is trying to push the bomb back up, and she just like does this little like kid like harumph, like get away from me.
Yeah, out of the way. That might be the right.
Oh!
That is the worst one. You're right. That is
Like
the
it was,
worst.
she was
That's
like
worst
kicking
one.
her feet.
Right there. She was pouting like a little baby, like
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Get
Yeah,
away. Oh,
like if you can punch him or push him out the way. if you
yeah,
want
like what? Stupid.
to. And then she's
Oh.
like, I have to blow up everything because my man died. And she's like, don't do it. Why? Because we're your friends. And she's like, oh, just snap her
Oh,
out of
okay.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't like that. Well, I also didn't
yeah,
like what followed it, but that was the initial like, what?
Everything was terrible. Yeah, that was the worst scene in the episode. Maybe now I think about it.
Okay.
Everything involving Harriet and that bomb was garbage.
Fatman, do you have an answer for that yet? For the worst?
Well,
I'm sorry. We already said the
You
Vine
said it's
thing. Do
mine.
you have a best
It's
one?
mine.
yeah, the worst was the Vine thing. My best scene in this episode was Jean flying down on his shield and just fucking farting on Salem's face, or Cinder's face.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's probably like the most hype moment.
Yeah.
That's on par with like in Captain Marvel when I'm Just a Girl starts playing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, did they actually do that? Did they? They did. They
actually
did.
do that.
And you're just sitting there like, well, I gotta respect it. I
Yeah.
have no choice. Jean gets this like stupid fucking hero moment, and it's
farts.
like, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think if I have to give a favorite scene in this episode, yeah, but I did when I went through and looking for my top 10 scenes, I went through this episode and I didn't find one that made my top 10.
Okay.
But
So top
I
10 for
guess-
the volume, or because you said
top
this
10 for the
episode.
top 10 for the volume.
Okay, you said this episode.
Yeah. Episode 14 does not have a scene that is in my top 10 of volume 8.
But alone, just alone. It's
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah,
That was
al-
hilarious.
yeah,
that was-
alone like out of this episode, the Jean thing is my
Yeah.
favorite scene.
that is hilarious. He said I couldn't find a top 10 moment from the episode. Like, like she said, like, oh, for the episode of the volume, like, how hilarious would be like, oh yeah, I did the top 10 of this episode and I couldn't find any.
I
Like,
couldn't find a single one.
He literally did that. He said episode first. I could have sworn at least anyway. That's why I was confused.
no,
I might have said episode.
you might have. I'm saying it'd be funny. It'd be funny if that was the
Yeah.
case. That's what I'm saying.
We'll have to go back to the video.
Yeah.
But, Vex, do you
really-
have a favorite?
I really like I'm trying to think about it, but I think I like I'm trying to remember the scene where Penny throws Blake instead of like the other way around. It should have been smarter for Blake to throw Penny because Penny can actually fly. But Penny throws Blake and they're gonna swing to safety. And he was like, nope.
Yeah, she
And then-
cut the ribbon. Yeah.
That was my
Oh,
favorite.
that's another good one.
yeah.
Just watching the rope burn. That was a great
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, it was like you thought. That's basically what that kind of moment was.
Yeah.
Okay. I already gave my worst. I'll tell you my best, and then I need to tell you one that I need help to decide what it was. Okay, so my best one was similar to Fatman's Jean's fart, where it was Blake with her feet, like kicking her right in the face, like out of nowhere, just like feet on her face. That was it, and
Yeah,
it's actually
and,
on the in the thumbnail or whatever. But I need help with this, guys. I need help with this.
Not a aura was flickering when she got kicked that hard in the face.
Yeah, no,
she's
it was
fine.
It was what needed.
Yeah,
to
she
happen.
tanked the last two chapters. Yeah,
She took her vitamin C. She took her
yeah.
calcium supplements.
she was on that stuff.
Whenever you're done, yeah. Oh. I'm ready. So, in the reaction, you see me when Winter goes, "All right, let's get out of here. You're gonna pay for what you did and stuff." And she just takes off and leaves Jean running. Right? And I go, "Why didn't
I know, right?
she pick him up?" Like
Yeah.
I was like really wondering.
That-
And then she just like turns around and was like, "Oh shit, that's right. There was this dude that I was
There's
supposed to
somebody
do."
behind me.
And then he falls. I don't know how to feel. I'm laughing now, of course, and then I'm like
That
pissed. So which one is it, guys? What am I feeling?
That was so peak Rwby. I didn't even care. Like, yep, that's Rwby. I like that's so like the show. That's like that scene is the embodiment of the show. Like she's running off. It's like, oh yeah, wait, That
Oh, yeah,
that's
I
the moment-
forgot, John.
yeah, we've seen so many iterations of that throughout the series. It's like that's a show. Even in volume 4, volume 7, not volume 4, volume 7, when they're running and Oscars are all behind and they don't give a shit. They're running.
Yeah,
That's true too. Yeah, that's
It's so the show. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like her sister already fell, and she's like, "I'm gonna save this twerp."
Yeah, basically.
Like, nah, she
Yeah,
did
no.
that on purpose.
And she threw in the whole like mercy turn, like, oh no!
yeah,
no,
but she
doesn't give
turned.
a shit.
That's what got me. It's like she turned around and it was like, oh yeah, you seem to have forgotten
If-
something, bitch.
She was
If he
very-
just forgot, and they're like, "Where's John?" and he's like, "He should be right behind me." But then she was just like, "Nope."
Yeah.
I want to watch you not make it.
Yeah, that was her trying to spare his feelings. Like, no, John, I'm trying to help you for real. No, don't fall, John.
All,
Yeah.
all disingenuous, and she's like,
Yeah.
"No, come back." No, whatever. And she turns around, and everybody's watching her.
Oh man.
I mean, all right. People, I'm sure, are gonna say, to be fair, she just lost her sister. She's pissed off. Who's this
We'll
guy?
make up
Who
everything.
cares?
Yeah.
You know,
they'll-
it's just
People
what
like
people.
me just now. Yeah.
Huh?
they don't care.
Well, I'm just, both sides, bitch.
John should have been in Vacuo boosting Ren with the people, but he had to fall into Volume 9, so he couldn't be there.
True. All right.
That's how it is.
All right. Next question. What did you think about Rwby?
Wait, did Vex say a favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Blake was swinging with Rwby and Cinder said nope.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or what did Rwby
We
say?
got a couple super chats while
Did
we
we?
were on that tirade.
Get out of here. I didn't bring anything.
Another Lily Lane. I don't think we read this one.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry, Lily. I'm so sorry. Lily Lane.
Also, would love to see you guys chew on the winter aura breaks and summons question.
Oh yeah.
But
I got
then,
into it
wait,
with
her
Dan
aura
and-
broke with Ironwood, right?
Did she summon after the aura broke, but before she got the maiden power?
Yes.
No,
no. She. Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
No, I had a whole thing back and forth with Dan on Twitter about this because I brought it up. This is
Mhm.
it's doesn't make any sense. Like, her aura breaks when she's fighting Ironwood, right?
Yes.
She has no aura.
Yes.
Then Penny transfers her maiden power, and then she gives the business to Ironwood. She jumps in to fight Cinder, and then she summons with her semblance.
Okay. I mean,
And that's bullshit.
the only thing I can think of is just, hey, maiden power, man.
Fills you up.
Yeah.
It's like leveling up in a video game. It restores your health and shields.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. I just don't. It doesn't ring true because what we know about maiden power is magic. It's not the same as aura. So let me get this straight. So your aura can break while having the maiden power. The maiden power never actually boosts your aura, but when you die and it passes, it then fills the other person's aura up to 100. So ultimate magic then boosts the person's soul up. It just doesn't make sense
Ooh,
based on
I
what we
know.
know about the show.
I know. That's why Penny's aura didn't break. I'm being facetious. I'm being hilarious. And that she just transferred her aura to her too. I did it.
She
guys.
transferred her aura and the maiden power.
Mhm.
That's why she disabled her aura so she could get stabbed. So she would still have some in the tank when she gave it to Winter. That makes perfect sense. 1,000,000 out of 10.
Yeah.
Best writers. Give them 4 Oscars.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. The answer they're gonna give it, they're gonna say, well, when they transferred over, they got an aura boost. That's what they're gonna say. This doesn't make sense to me based on what the world they built up. But hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Did you say there was
Even if
another
that's
super chat that I
needed.
missed? After you finish.
There's another Lily Lane just now.
Just now. Hey, Lulu.
Even if that's true, Penny would have what? Penny would have needed to have aura to die. Needed to have no aura. No, because you can turn it off. You can turn off your own aura so that you can get stabbed even though you have like a full reserve
Yeah.
of aura.
Yeah,
It's
she
just-
wanted.
It's just aura.
It's
guys.
one of the two. Yeah, she either dropped her aura or she just
Yeah.
it broke
Yeah.
the aura.
Aura doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It
The
was-
writers chose neither.
Yes.
They chose
Exactly.
neither. We'll find out during the commentary or the panel. Someone will ask them like, they'll say, oh, it broke through the aura, and that's bullshit to say. We just
They
didn't
need
show
to
it.
in unison go. It's a cartoon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Both look at the camera and stuff. All right, and then we got all the super chats, man. I'm not sure.
I believe that's all. Was there a Streamlabs? You gotta look at your Streamlabs.
Anything that I haven't.
Lily Lane.
Once
I have to love that
guys,
alliteration.
thanks for like everything and for your patience, because I am not gonna lie, lost with this, but
Oh, Dashie has 200 people watching now.
yay!
201.
Yay! Okay, so we're gonna go on to the very next one because I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So between Titania. I know the only current volume canon is canon, but if maidens can decide where the powers go when they die, why didn't they kill the maiden volume 3 and had her immediately give the power to? Because you just answer your own question, Titania. I guess that's what they would. I don't know.
She was in a coma. They
With
didn't
half
know.
a power. Because her half a power was going to find the other half or something. Oh, speaking of, like, did Cinder
was the
not
whole
suck out
thing.
any green? I thought it was some suckage. What happened?
She did, but they'll just say she didn't suck enough for it to matter.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say.
That's what they'll say. I'm just gonna start answering questions at what they're gonna say now.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
you've been
like-
been doing that, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like it's not important. It's not.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I have to go to the bathroom quick. I've been holding it for a while. I'll be right back. If you could, please. Hey, another one. I can hear it. I'll be right back.
Nikhil Kapoor. Penny 7-day free trial of her membership account expired, and she forgot to upgrade to a monthly subscription.
That might as well be what happened. Yeah.
No, the Aura subscription was on her robot account, and she didn't transfer it over to her human account.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Beautiful. Should we ask the next question from what do you think about Rwby shamelessly ripping off the flooding of Isengard for Atlas? Do you know what that means?
No, but what was your read on the whole flooding? What are we supposed to take away from that? Like, who initiated that? Was that supposed to be Cinder and Salem?
I don't. That was kind of dumb to me. Like,
Yeah.
where'd all that water come from? Like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I completely ignored it during my discussion, and I didn't even want to ask like on Twitter what happened with that. I didn't even care. Like, I didn't even care to ask via Twitter. I didn't bring it up on my stream. But like, am I supposed to know why that's flooding right now? Like, am I missing something?
No, it's probably only there for people to be like, "What is it, guys? What do you think it is?" And then like, it's. I mean, look, you want my shitty idea? I think it's the Summer Maiden showing up with. She's like the longest running maiden, and she has like full mastery of all the elements, and she can water bend that well. And like, and it's like all the backup showing up in Atlas with the Summer Maiden in tow, and she's gonna use all that water to put out the fire, and like that's. But we're supposed to be like having deep and meaningful discussions about all this. Like, oh, was it what was all that water? Where'd all that water come from? Like that's. And like, I think the best thing we can do is to just ignore that happened.
Yeah, it's almost like they wanted to say, "All right, anyone who's left alive died from the flood or something like that." Like, there's no one left alive; they're all dead. I guess that's the whole point of that. I just want to know. I don't know how that happened. This happened. Like, I don't like.
She added so many
tsunami?
flames that the ice caps melted. That's what
Okay.
that was my joke.
That tracks.
Yeah,
A random tsunami or happened at that moment. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
At least I'm not crazy. I thought I missed something. All right, cool.
yeah. No, I think it's 100% just speculation bait.
Okay, someone said, I think the water appeared, so it's definite evidence that, okay, yeah, like I said, this confirmed that anyone left alive was dead. That's what this guy thinks. Or Master thinks that. I
Sure.
guess. I just don't know why. Yeah, I just know why, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. We'll find out in Volume 9, I guess, or we won't.
We'll find out during the commentary.
Yeah, really.
That Fatman's gonna buy.
Yes.
Last thing I heard before I left was what was the water for, right?
Yeah, what
What
is
is the water for?
Yeah, what's your read on the water,
My
Dashie?
read
Let us
on the
know.
water. Well, originally I thought like, okay, he was melting the ice, like Fatman I think I had said, but her phrasing was too what's her face? what's her fucking face? Salami Mommy.
Cinder, Salem.
Salem, yeah. I simply added more fires to Atlas, or the fires of Atlas, or something.
Yes.
Yeah, Flames, Fire, yes,
Yeah, and I hate another one. Not I.
Volume
$4.99. I don't.
Is over. No, it's not canon anymore. Yes.
What is it? What?
Volume 8 is over now.
So it's not canon
Volume
anymore.
8
Oh
isn't
God,
canon
that's right.
anymore.
Okay,
Ain't
not
it the
right,
truth?
but that's right. And another one back to back. Brooke Williams. You guys are fucking MVPs right now. Poor Blake Spark is like, I don't know what I've done. But
Well, Blake Sparks put a cap on it, so
yeah.
you know.
I mean, I'm hurting. I don't know. But real quick, my answer was okay because of her wording. I don't think there was, and also because Ambrosius can't kill or something. It's confusing because like it
He
doesn't
can't
necessarily
destroy.
have to be fire that she added. It doesn't necessarily have to be because that's not what she said to Ambrosius. That's what she said to Salem. So maybe it has to do with wording for sure. I don't know. Remember which one of you was? I remember which one of you was saying that she specifically wished for Watts to be stuck in that room, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's I don't think that's just it. Go ahead.
No, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say I would expect her to have made the box that's keeping Watts in the room.
Yeah, like making that so there's no exit to where he's at.
Yeah.
I mean, could she not like just melt the stuff on the doors and stuff on her own with her maiden?
She
Yeah, but
has. She would have had to like go back there.
They had to go over there. She's too lazy for that.
No. When she said, "Oh, you deserve this," and then closed the door, he was like so busy and enthralled with his computer that she was like quietly like burning, sealing it up basically. Nah, I don't know. That's my mind.
No.
All right, where were we?
I think the implication was she used the relic.
All right. Yeah, I didn't see it that way though. But all right, Aiden Blitz or between Ruby. Okay, Yang between Ruby, Jean. I didn't miss any, did I?
Oh, did you read Brooke?
No. Thank you.
Brooke Williams with. I went back just now and watched a few V3 episodes, like early season of Game Thrones. Oh, Game of Thrones, like an entirely different show. I miss that old style.
Yeah, Volume 3 had that little nostalgia to it, so you almost feel like, even though the writing's bad, you still kind of smile a little bit when you watch it. That's how I am, at least.
Fatman, why don't you laugh at him? Whenever,
what?
like every time like Volume 3 comes up as like the best volume or like really good, he giggles.
Oh, well,
Fatman does.
He giggles?
Yeah, like because that's like he doesn't think it's that great.
Volume 3 is the best one.
No, Volume 3 has a lot of problems, but it works because it was. I've talked about this before. Like it has the strongest ending for me.
No, but I'm just complaining. Just I don't know.
Because you think he needs to come out and say you're wrong.
No,
Vex.
I feel like at least a giggle for you. I don't think I've heard him giggle on your answers at all. He didn't.
No,
he definitely has before.
Yeah, I have. No, I mean, not specifically about like the whole like Volume 3 being the best.
No. That you didn't agree with. Like you giggle along with him, but like you don't. Like Vex will laugh at whoever's answering a question. Like that's what's up. You.
When did I do that?
Yeah. So like that's what I was saying. Never mind. Keep going. Where were we?
Dashie.
Vex Fur. Yes.
Nothing. Go ahead.
So between Jean. Oh no, I was over here. Where am I? And another one. Through Super Chat, $2. I can't read that one. Let me see.
I'm tired. Thanks, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
How did you get the IM to be in the circle? I never know how to do that. And also, whoa, Dennis, what is that?
Whoa!
What the heck?
$50 Canadian dollars.
I don't know how that is. How much is that? I'm horrible. I'm
More
such
than-
a dumbass.
more than-
It's probably like $43.
Dennis, you sexy bitch. Thank you so much.
Except
I think
they're since it's they have to translate it into American dollars. They're gonna take like 60% of it.
Well, yeah, super chat. Hey,
Guys,
hey,
please use the consider using the Streamlabs link.
yeah.
In the
It's. I mean,
in
I
the-
can't. We've mentioned it. And I feel bad keeping.
Just
mentioning
so
it, but,
just so greedy Google doesn't take it all.
yeah.
That's all.
Google.
That pink is so
is-
pretty, though. I'm sorry. I can't stop looking at it. All right, so
It is. Nice.
Dennis says, I started to cry when Penny and Winter had their moment. Yes,
Aw.
I would have cried too. Like, seriously, I probably would have lost it for real.
I was
but
laughing.
it was just so stupid. Of course you were.
Well, can anyone explain why Winter had her old getup on instead of their new outfit?
I don't know, but I had a crazy dream last night. I was swimming in the ocean of orange soda. Turns out it was just fantasy, and I knew that was going to be a damn joke. Dennis! He needed to get that in there. He always does this. He always does this. Get it? Fantasy orange soda.
What the hell are you? What the hell are you reading right now?
I'm reading the 50 Canadian
It's a super
dollar thingy, super chat.
Oh, I see it.
I didn't finish it. Like I was in the middle. And there's another one. Blake Sparks. No, that's not. This is Krausey 420. What? Here's a question of the century. What the fuck is Cinder's goal? Everything. Now it's everything. She wants it all. I want
She's
it
a
all. Isn't that a song?
Boring, stupid.
Yes, it
antagonist.
is.
But Dennis,
It's a Queen
thank you. Everybody, thank you.
I want power. Why? Because that's what it is.
Well, it's fun. Why not?
It's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team Funky never seen. I think they I don't know where they are, but
They didn't want to animate them. They didn't want to justify them not being in the fight, so they're not there.
I mean, it is pretty embarrassing to go into a war with a trumpet and glow sticks, like somebody said. So, Yang, between Rwby, Jean, and Winter, who do you think deserves the Kindersill the most? The Kindersill, you guys. Who deserves the Kindersill? Tell me.
Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vex? Is it right?
Why John?
Because
Because
Cinder killed Pyrrha.
and,
Okay.
and
just
he
that,
farted
okay.
on her face, so he claimed
Yeah.
his territory.
He claims territory. Yeah. He lifted his leg.
I hope someone completely unrelated kills Cinder.
I
Just,
hope she slips on a banana peel and falls down the stairs.
Exactly.
You know,
Or
and then you'll
like-
get that, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" If you didn't, if you didn't call.
No, if I get that, I will be like, I will be like, go through this whole chat and try to figure out which one of these people is Eddie's alt account.
And then I'll say to Vex, "See, shit happens in life, and it happened here," and then we would break up, and I don't want to say that. That's horrible.
I was gonna say, and I said the writers are in control of the script. So I'll say, I think Whitley will kill Cinder. It'll be Whitley.
What? Why?
Because why not? I mean, might as well
Yeah.
be him.
Sure, but all
He's
right.
gonna unlock his semblance, and
Yeah.
no, Whitley's gonna unlock his semblance and summon Penny because of some bullshit.
All right. All right, moving on. This
No,
Agent-
hold on. Okay, I'm gonna Harry Potter bullshit this. Okay, Whitley's the guy who came up with the plan to evacuate the people from Mantle using the SDC ships,
Yeah.
and that allowed them to formulate the plan that got Penny her human body instead of going to Atlas, to save all of the Mantle citizens. So by that logic train, he was responsible for Penny's death and gets to summon her when he unlocks his semblance.
I have questions about that, but Dennis, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at you. Jesus, thank you. How did you get the Winter's attention? How do you get the Winter? Oh God, are you doing this to me right now? You have to stab a Penny. No. Anybody would think that you were like my dad right now. Like, my dad's here, guys. He's giving me money and making those jokes. You know how it is. Hey, Dad.
Dad.
How's it going?
Yes, the dad jokes.
Vex, say hi to father-in-law. All right.
How do we know that's not your dad?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Brooke Williams. I say V3 because A, Beast incarnation of Crow, my favorite bird boy. B, that was the last volume before everyone got the nerf hammer. Was it? Was it? Huh.
I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
But thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I can't think of that. But about your Whitley shit. First of all, why do you call it Harry Potter bullshit? Like, maybe I shouldn't
Oh.
ask because I didn't see it, right?
Maybe you
Okay.
shouldn't ask.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And then-
there's some yeah.
And then second, you've come up with some weird ass shit. Like, that is pretty specific. How long have you been sitting on this?
Oh no, I just came up with
Wow,
it just now.
that's pretty good.
After like I came up with that like in between Vex saying Whitley should kill Cinder and and me saying it. Also, only 61 likes. Can we get 8 more?
Oh, you and your 69 likes. Yeah. All right. Titania. Oh, I did this. Aiden Blitz, right? Yeah. After this volume, which cause and effect has more impact that seemed overall stable for how it was achieved? The fall of Beacon, the fall of Atlas, Raven, Cinder. Why? Oh, that's another one. Wait, what? No, that's a different one.
After the volume, which cause and effect has more impact that seemed overall stable for how it was achieved?
I honestly don't understand that question.
I'll let Fatman answer that question first, and then I'll answer it.
Yeah, because I need
Um,
to know where this goes.
Break it down for us, man.
Break it down now.
I would say that Atlas hangs together slightly better because the fall of Beacon relies too much on people believing that a girl who was literally sparking and did not bleed was a human.
Yeah.
Well,
So
very
I'm going to
far
say
away.
the fall of Atlas had better cause than there were jumbotron, broadcast televisions.
Okay, I got you. Well, yeah, all right.
Yeah. And also, second part of that question, Raven froze Cinder. Why couldn't Winter? Raven was a maiden for 10 years. Winter was a maiden for 10 seconds. She was better at it.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
That makes sense.
okay, you guys can can give your
yeah,
2 cents on the cause and effect.
Fuck! Why didn't she freeze Cinder? Why did she carry Sean?
No, that one she just doesn't like John.
Yeah, that was
She's like, why do I owe this guy a free ride?
peak Rwby.
He was trying to like install like maiden Uber on his phone
Oh,
when
God
he
damn it.
fell.
Guys, before I continue, are you doing okay still? We still good to continue, or did you need to like?
What?
Keep
No.
it going.
Okay.
Let's
All right. Just
let's
wanna
keep
make
this
sure.
going.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go until
So-
midnight.
So, as far as my answer for that, shit. How it was achieved. Probably 3. Don't ask me why. Just 3. Because, like, there's stuff in this one that I don't know. And it sucks because, and everybody's like, well, why? But listen, hear me out. It sucks that I was spoiled because I really would have seen this completely different. I don't know how, it's hard for me to explain. I hope that somebody out there understands what I'm trying to say, but it affected my point of view completely of this, if that makes sense. All right. So do you think Blake and Yang will ever kiss at the end of the show? Come on now.
Of course they will.
End of the show.
Like,
They'll
before the
kiss
end.
on the beach.
Beach episode.
They'll kiss on the beach.
Yeah.
Episode. You guys are.
I think so.
This is gonna be like a beach volume. Is what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine. So who else felt worse at that world's biggest me died when Vine died? Worse. I felt worse
Yes.
at the dud than Vine. Vine, I was like, yeah, okay,
Fuck them both.
yeah. I didn't know what was worse, the fact that he did that, or it was just like, or Harriet going, oh, okay, my bad, and then going, not that she didn't do that, but it was just like she turned. The whole Harriet thing is just bullshit. Anyway, that's just my opinion. All right. Is Nora the best character? The best or greatest? Which one?
Like, if you asked me that in volume 1 or 2, I would have said yeah. But
Hey,
if you asked me that in volume 3, I would have said Crow. And any other time, I would have said somebody else.
Tatiana, ask better questions.
Well, she's very specific. She just 1 or 2. So
I'm just joking. I don't care. Nora, you guys, I wonder how she feels about, or this person feels about. I don't know who it is. Feels about Nora being written out of the last 2 chapters completely.
completely.
Oh, like that was.
She was written out of the show. Yeah,
Completely. I don't know.
she was in a few scenes, but she didn't really. She wasn't in the show. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, Jean sent her through the portal to like. Jean sent the demonstrably better fighter through the portal to get everyone to come back.
Yeah,
even though like they couldn't, but he didn't know.
He didn't
that.
he didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he didn't know that. But yeah.
I'm okay with that, but like
Yeah.
the fact that he sent the better fighter through the portal,
Yeah.
it's like why?
Once again, well, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but that's the writers making it so that John's the last one.
Yeah,
Continue to fall to Volume 9.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shenanigans plot. It's fine.
Sure. All right,
It-
Ashberry wants to know who's gonna hook up with John on his island. Take your bets, and then it says
Neo,
your mom
of
on there,
course.
which is rude, guys, but hilarious. But it's still rude.
They
It had
fell
to be
into the afterlife. He's gonna hook up with Pyrrha.
I mean, the milfs are there. The milfs.
Oh, God.
The milfs are gonna be
There.
so happy.
If
They're gonna have the
Pure is
casseroles.
at that goddamn beach. I'm dropping the show. I'm telling that
What'd
now.
you say?
It said Pure is at that goddamn beach.
Oh.
I'm dropping the show.
I'm with you, and yeah.
Okay, well,
I
what
like-
if?
You hear this, guys? Like, if
Well,
she does come
what if
back in
it's
this
not-
beach, I will be gone. I really will.
All right,
You've never heard me say that.
Here is a hypothetical. What if it looks like Pyrrha, but it's some spirit or ghost that's like, I took the form of one
I'm
of your
dropping
friends.
it.
So that
I'm dropping
you
the
would-
show.
okay.
Yes.
You mean like what really happened, and then she hid in the bushes and was like, oh, you know,
If Jenna, what's her name? What's her name? Jenna Brown. That's her.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
If I hear her voice in the show, I'm done.
Okay. Fair
Really?
enough.
Like,
Nothing gets her.
what if
She's great.
what if it's her mom? Like-
Or what if Jean takes back out his phone to go rewatch that
Yeah.
that training montage?
That's fine. That's fine. Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
those things are cool. Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
because like,
Alright.
it affects me personally because a lot of people sound like me. and-
Because it's like the
So-
biggest asshole. Like, can nothing be sacred? Let the character die and have that. Let us have that at least. Don't bring her back in some weird way. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, no. So Katrina asks, do you think it's possible that time could pass differently in Wonderland? Yes, I do. And
Yes.
and that
We got another
when-
super chat.
hey, and that
When they come back,
Dennis, you-
everybody's old. Shit. That'd be hilarious. Matter of fact, I want that to happen.
and that when all the people who fell return to Remnant, months or even years, oh, I don't know about that, could happen.
Yes,
could
do
have
that.
passed
Do that.
for the
Do
ones
that.
who
I want it.
didn't. So like,
want it.
so returning, like, so what is it? Blipped.
Yeah.
I
They
learned
got-
that yesterday or the other day
Yeah.
because I just watched it.
When they come back, like 10 years has passed. It feel like a few months for them, but for everyone else, like years.
That'll be cool, actually. I don't know.
It's something different. It won't be
I-
the same old
I would
bullshit,
appreciate
you know?
that, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Ninja that said like they got all their technology upgrades when they went to Atlas, and they're gonna get all their magic upgrades? Like they're gonna come back after like 10 years, and everybody in Salem is gonna have like one, and they're going to like come back all like magically upgraded, and they still have like the optimism of youth, and they made best friends with Neo, and
Oh god.
Yeah.
and they're gonna
That-
come
that-
back
I want
and
that
it's gonna
part,
be
yeah.
like, oh we're gonna win now.
Yeah, there's like a montage of them trying to
Yeah,
fish
it's-
or something.
They're totally gonna have Neo join up with Team Ruby and be all buddy, aren't they?
I think
Oh
so. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, like if
my
they don't, if they I don't want to say if they don't, if they do something different, then the writers will have surpassed my expectations for their creativity.
You're flat out just expecting that to be happening. That she's gonna turn good, just like Emerald.
Yes, she's gonna be all. First, they're gonna be some tension at first, but then they're gonna warm up with each other, and then they're gonna help each other escape, and then she'll be against Cinder going forward, of course, because Cinder thought she literally thought she killed Neo there, right? So that's all right. I gotta go kill Cinder. Yes, that's
Yeah, it's just like you killed Roman, and she's gonna be like, well, I didn't, but go on. And she's like, but Cinder killed me, and now I'm gonna get her back. Like,
yeah.
So,
she's totally against Cinder now. Yeah.
but there is no like phone. I don't think anyway. It's a beach. Is this a city? Will there be a city? Because how is she gonna communicate? She's gonna write in the
she's
sand.
gonna scratch it in the sand.
In the sand. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, I don't like that Neo can communicate. Like when Cinder said Jin, because Neo communicated with her that Jin was the password, I was like, oh man.
But you
Like,
forgot. You forgot that she
Read the
already did that in Volume 3 with Roman.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did that. Roman.
yeah. I wish that Neo and Roman's relationship was just like like Ash and Pikachu. Like Roman just intuitively understands her.
Neo. Neo. That's her power move.
Is Timmy stuck in a well? Oh, not I. Hail Mary Beach equals Ruby. What? Ruby's Room of Spirit and Time. Is Room of Spirit and Time a manga arc that I'm unfamiliar with?
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Is he being a weeb again?
Is that like the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z? The Room of Spirit and Time? I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure.
It sounds pretty epic though, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I never even thought about the whole time thing.
The Room of Spirit and Time. Yes. Okay. Well, I watched the Funimation dub, so it's called the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Awesome. Cool.
All right. I was saying, as far as this world, I don't think I said it in the reaction, but I did say it in one of my streams that, yeah, you know, because this story is this show is about fairy tales. I'm like, they're gonna do Alice in Wonderland, and because we haven't seen that yet, and you guys were like, oh, I think it was in a stream, and I will be really, really happy if that happens. Then one of you added, oh, are they gonna do that where they have to battle their like selves in like how the way they see themselves, and or their inner demons? And then I added, I think, I don't even know if I did or not. This may be true or not, but I know I called it. Damn it! If they do Alice in Wonderland, I called it. Okay, but
the way I framed it was, did Yang fall into therapy?
In therapy, right? Okay. And then I'm like, yeah, what if like her version of like the Queen of Hearts is Raven or something? And then we just went on with that through a rabbit hole. Like
the first person I heard talk about Alice in Wonderland for this shit was Arnold on my stream. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be
really?
Alice in Wonderland."
No, I've never heard. Well, when I said it, I didn't hear it. When I said it, I did not.
Arnold, never heard of him.
I promise.
Who's that guy?
I'll have to look back because I did not hear him say that.
Oh yeah, no. I said he texted in the chat in my stream. He didn't like say it out loud. He said it.
Well, you know what I mean. Like whoever, like it's in the reaction. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm just saying how the first time I saw it. I'm not saying that
okay.
you. Yeah.
And you know, and why am I like so fighty about it? Because I'm like, I want. I'm like, I swear to God, guys, like I'm not. I would be really proud. You know what? Let's go with that. Like if he said it or whatever, I'd still be like, fuck yeah, because I'm never this smart like that. You know. So
yeah.
I'm counting my chickens anyway because it's not.
Smart people can have the same thought.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say to that.
I think all of Volume 9 should take place in the damn on Gilligan's Island. Honestly.
Oh my God.
Don't cut back to Vacuo at all. The whole entire volume in Gilligan's Island or whatever the hell you want to call that place.
Sure.
I mean, might as well. I mean, you want to extend the show. You want to do something different. I mean, you don't want to go to the whole repetitive. All right, go to Vacuo, get the relic. You don't want to do all that crap. All right, in the whole damn volume. I just don't like. I don't know who's going to be the antagonist or the situation or like. There's a lot of things you can do with that, but with these writers, I'm scared. But hey, at least it's different.
So like the actual like Alice in Wonderland, or at least one that you remember because there's different versions. What? Hey, another one. Dennis, oh my God. Okay, like I'm gonna cut you up, man. Like this is scaring me. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, we're definitely there. Blake Sparks. Thank you so very much, you guys, for doing that. Let's see, Volume 9 finally gets a beach episode. Yeah, I've been saying that. I was so happy. Do they do the watermelon?
They've been seeing the fandom talk about it. I'm sure that was part of the.
Yeah, I want to see art. I'm sorry, guys. What was I saying? So bad.
Something about art.
No. I was talking about about Alice in Wonderland. Like for your versions, what's the story that you remember the most? And what is or who was the antagonist, or who was
I don't remember shit about Alice in Wonderland, so I'm gonna Fatman take some.
Cheshire Cat.
Okay.
I remember the cat.
Doesn't he just like cause the chaos and stuff, or?
I think, or I don't know.
Oh, did you fall? Did I?
My
fall? Oh, okay.
Like I don't know if this is accurate, but my remembrance of Cheshire Cat is that he was all above all of the chaos. Like he was like, oh, this is just normal. This is just normal Wonderland shit. Alice needs to get grow a pair and just deal with it.
Yeah.
That might be completely wrong.
All right.
It's been decades since I've seen any interpretation of Alice.
And part of what
Wonderland.
why I asked, because I haven't seen it in forever too, so I couldn't remember exactly what their versions of the, I don't know.
The caterpillar that spelled out words with his smoke pipe. I remember that guy.
Yes. The latest
and-
version I remember is from Uran Host Club. Not gonna lie, you guys.
What? Wait, the Mad Hatter was another Alice in
Uh-huh,
Wonderland character, right? From Johnny Depp and the
Yes.
wait, why am I trying to say Christian Bale? No,
I don't know. Crims
Jo-
Hemsworth.
Crims Hemsworth. Yeah,
Johnny Depp was in the 2020
Tim Burton.
2021.
Yeah.
I mean Johnny Depp
one with the
and
dragon.
Anne Hathaway.
No.
No.
No. The one with the
They're
dragon.
in Alice in Wonderland, weren't they?
Oh, was it Anne Hathaway? No, it was.
There was a really awesome dragon in there. She cut off its head, and it was really.
Aw.
I know.
All right. Oh,
Guys, help me out there. What was the name of that? one?
Helena Bonham Carter. That's who I'm thinking of. Not.
Oh, yeah, she was the queen.
Yeah, she was the queen, and I maybe she. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I don't know.
Anne Hathaway. She started. She was what's her face? She was the main.
Was she the good queen? Was she the white queen?
She was the White Queen. Yeah.
Okay. And Amanda Seyfried was Alice in that, right? God, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, slowly. Me too. Like, I'm glad that.
I never watched the movie. I just remember the
That's a good
trailer
one.
had Anne Hathaway and Johnny Depp.
All right, but back to Ruby.
Well, screw Alice in Wonderland anyway. Yeah, who knows? We'll see what they do. It'll be stupid, but we'll see.
Yeah, and if they did mean for the tree to be like an Yggdrasil kind of type of tree,
The Tree of Life,
where do you see that going, if at all?
like Dragon Ball Z, Tree of Life.
I never watched that, but
Okay.
does that?
Yeah, have a fruit on it. You eat the fruit, then you get like all your energy back. And you get strong.
Yeah.
Is it seriously? Oh,
Yeah, and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Why haven't I even pulled that? I've seen that particular movie, like a movie, Dragon Ball Z movie. I've seen it in like 20 years. I want to say, like, been a long time since I've seen that thing.
Oh yeah, I know. That's since sure.
Yeah,
20
it's
years.
been a long time.
It's a
Like
long time ago.
the Tree of Life movie. Dragon
Tree
Ball
of
Z.
Might. Tree of Might.
It's Tree of Might. That's what it was.
Hollow Naruto
Okay.
63 said it.
maybe I'm
It's
getting
Tree of
this
Might.
confused.
Right.
What is Yggdrasil? The Tree of Life, or am I thinking of another type of Yggdrasil where it's like in Thor, where everything meets there, like the place? What's that called with the Yggdrasil? Another one? Dennis.
Yggdrasil.
Oh my god! You're worrying me. Holy shit, Dennis. Please, Dennis.
It was payday over there.
I know.
All right,
What's
yeah.
going on with you?
You're not thinking of Yggdrasil. You're thinking of Idris Elba.
No. I mean, yes, but no. Like,
Yes,
like
but
the
unrelated.
straws. And
No. I think Yggdrasil is actual Norse mythology. I don't think it was.
Okay.
It was Thor exclusive.
okay. See, like, I don't fucking know. That's why I ask these questions.
Dragon Ball Z, The Tree of Might came out in 1990. Jeez.
Wow.
A long time ago.
So Dennis wants to know, what is your favorite chapter of this volume? Do you know that so far? Or do you need to sit on it?
Oh boy.
No, I don't know that.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I think Dennis. I think that's one of the ones that, and which one was a better volume of the so far? Which one was the better like finale? Which one was the premiere? I think that needs some time still. Is
Well, on my Twitter I have a list of the best finales and the best volumes. I just can't put this volume's episodes in order. I know the last three are 11, 1, and 6, but between all of the other ones, I'm like unable to put them in order. I'm gonna try again, but like I was having so much difficulty trying to pick which one of the episodes was the best. Not 11, not 1, not 6, but other than that, I'm like I have no clue. I'm confused.
Yeah.
this volume. I want to give it a try. Actually, go through and pick some favorites, even though I don't do that. But I should.
do it,
I
Dashie,
should.
do it.
I know, but I get so scared because it changes and things happen. And
I
don't think I
Dashie,
know.
you can't be afraid of your opinion changing.
But listen,
You
no,
can't
not necessarily that. But have you like? This is a dead serious question. Have you ever met anybody like me in the way of like how I pick favorites and what I include in my favorites, like requirement list? For real.
favorite requirement list?
Yeah, like I have rules. I think I have requirements for them for it to fit before I put them in a number.
I mean,
that makes sense.
like,
sure.
but my
Like-
my requirements are weird because a lot of it. I mean, for me it's not weird, but for example, who I watched it with has a huge like.
I mean, I don't see
Can-
anything
can-
wrong with that.
I don't think they're all
It's-
there, but it's slightly weird. It is weird.
It's watching experience over the thing you
Yes.
watched.
Yes.
Like it's like oh I had such a good time watching this,
Mhm.
as where
Yeah.
it's like it's like some people are like no I need to like watch it alone. I need to get like I need to like take notes and shit.
Right, where
like,
you guys are like, oh, because of this frame and this scene and the pacing here and this, I'm all about emotions and feelings. It's like I felt this here, experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I live it, and you guys
Yeah.
study it or whatever that
Yeah.
the opposite is. So it's difficult for
Sure.
you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
Like so it's just a comment about like favorites and having weird requirements for favorites. Just a funny anecdote, like back in 2011 I saw Black Swan, that
Natalie
Darren Aronofsky Natalie Portman movie, and that was my second favorite movie for a while. But in 2014 I saw Birdman, which was a lot of the same themes but just a better movie. Like, and that's my second favorite movie now, but that didn't move Black Swan to like be my third favorite movie. It kind of just replaced it like entirely. Like I like this movie for the same reasons but more. So like Black Swan's like it's not like my third. It didn't like bump it down. It just replaced it. So like there are things that I really like, and having a better version of that thing, it's just kind of like it doesn't like bump it down. It like slots in there.
yeah, so that's
So
that's
I
why I
have-
don't do it. Basically, is because
I
don't-
have weird.
I am like your requirements, however, are more popular than mine.
Have you
more-
heard my opinion on?
Well, no, you're yes, like no, not for Birdman, not for that. I'm talking about for picking favorites, not for
Oh,
specifically for the movie. No, I'm talking about like
You mean
favorite
like
fucking scene.
you mean more mainstream? His criteria is more mainstream than
Yeah,
yours?
sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
So,
sure.
like, why would I make a video where everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this bitch?" You know?
Because it's your opinion.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. What is
That's
my hold on, somebody just what is my favorite movie is Shaun of the Dead, and I am a fan of YMS. Like everyone carry on.
But Dennis wanted to say, just wanted to pay it forward for all the good things you did. Well, also, a big thank you for Team Frostbite in the Discord last year. I got to meet new friends. You did, and that's awesome, man. You're one of the good ones. I keep telling you. Thank you so much, man. Oh, I got a little teary for a second. Back to evil things about Rwby, I guess. I don't. So, Matto. No. Oh, yeah. I would like to know this one too. Did I pass this at all? Oh, I did. Petrinia, did I do this? Yeah, I did that one. Copperhead. I always say this wrong. Copper Hammerhead. Not Copperhead, Hammerhead. When is the next abridged, Fatman? Damn it.
It's gonna come out the day after the commentary video.
Ooh, and
Promise.
When's that coming out?
That wasn't the question, Dashie.
Hey, I tried there, Copper. I did.
The commentary video will come out the day after the Volume 7 review.
No. The Volume 7 review is gonna come out in fucking 2040.
Matto, who is awesome, by the way. That's right there. Matto is the chick that did the Frostbite. The chick, the girl. Yeah, that did that Frostbite. Our avatars all hanging out in Fatman's videos. Amazing stuff.
Yes.
Who do you think is gonna be voted off Total Drama Island next volume? Voted off, as in like kick the bucket.
Well, I think the producers want Jean to stick around longer because they know that him being the weak link will cause more drama. So, honestly, Weiss, if I was the producer of like a TV show where people got voted off the island every week, I would choose Weiss to go home in the first round.
What's your definition of getting voted off the island? Are you talking like really getting killed or what?
No, I'm thinking if they fell into a reality show, where
oh my god,
like Survivor, and I was not necessarily like the organizer of like any sort of reality show competition, but the producers of a reality show that wanted to force a narrative onto this footage. That's what I would do.
Okay.
But whatever. Who cares?
All right. This floof question is probably I'm not gonna understand it, so I'll leave that one to you.
Scroll up a little so I can see the top of the
Okay,
question.
sorry. It's just fitting my screen here. Okay.
Yeah, scroll up a little. Yeah, okay, did you guys notice that Winter wasn't animated for most of episode 14? Oh, yes, I did. I did notice that. I just didn't question it.
I never see what you point out, like Bloof. I never see it. That's why I was like, maybe
yeah.
you did.
I whenever I see Floof pointing something out, I'm like, I should have noticed that. But this time I did, and I noticed that Winter was like, ugh. Like when they did it in Volume 3, during the Crow and Winter fight, it was really obvious that they were trying to do a Kill la Kill like style low animation fight. But here it was just like, this is kind of embarrassing, guys.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I'm kind of lost too, to be honest.
After she gets her maiden powers and she just kind of floats around.
Oh, okay.
She's kind of like one pose for a lot of that fight.
I mean, she doesn't have to move. She's just like, hey, this is. I mean,
yeah.
I should.
Moving is for chumps.
Like she just has to glide and
so
look at you hotly.
The hovering. Okay, fair enough.
I guess that's. I don't know. Let's see. Cleric Kian, do you think it'd be more exciting to show teamwork, giving a maiden a challenge versus the only maiden can take maiden combat? I'm reading that wrong. I know it.
I guess he's talking about how when Cinder was basically OP the last couple chapters.
Yeah, Cinder was fucking OP.
Yeah, and it's outrageous based on what we've seen before.
Yeah.
I think, well, either one is fine. You can have Maiden v Maiden, you can have Maiden v a group of people. It only matters how much the writers and the animators want to make it interesting. Like you can make both interesting, you can make both compelling, you can make both like and competitive. Like if Rwby needed to win, they could write it. They could do an animation where Rwby beats them, but they had to lose, so they had to make Cinder look like that. I guess they didn't have to, but that's what they chose to do.
Yeah.
She didn't break a sweat.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. She didn't break a sweat, exactly. Like, I can't find any reason at all for her to be that way. Yeah, she was happy she wanted it all, but no. Sassy asks, when Penny gives the power to Winter, Winter is her in her old outfit. I think you were just talking about that, right? Was that intentional or a mistake? What, did you asked that? Someone asked that.
I asked that, and no one gave me an answer, so we don't know.
So she's in her old outfit right now. She went to go change.
Oh no! When she was it when she was like in the spirit realm?
When she was in the white void with Penny, she had her old outfit.
Oh my god!
Oh,
that's what I mentioned earlier.
I know it was mentioned, and I think it was like during a chat. A super chat
go
probably.
look at it.
But
I have.
But was Penny wearing the same thing?
Penny was wearing the same thing. She even didn't have her shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh.
And I was like, why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that how she pictures Winter? Maybe? I don't know. I think it could be either. I don't know.
But it's how she pictures her. She's Winter's literally there.
Has Penny seen Winter since Volume 7?
She hasn't seen her at all. No, actually.
Yeah. So that is how she remembers her.
That actually makes sense.
Ooh.
Well,
okay.
I just blew my
mind. All right, I'll take it.
Well, I'll be damned. Oh, let me make sure. This.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I hope so. I have my fingers crossed.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
the
please
last time
check
she
that.
saw her be the hair
Hair
down,
down,
winter?
exactly.
Like, they should have brought back hair down winter.
with the black eye.
The fact
Yeah,
that they,
yeah.
I'm actually impressed that they thought about that. You know what? I'll take it back. I was gonna shit
Yeah,
on
yeah,
them.
I'll give him
What?
a point.
Yeah. They actually thought, wait, she didn't see her in a new outfit. They actually put her in her old outfit. Wow, they didn't
Yeah,
bullshit it.
they didn't pull what who was it? Emerald did for
But-
for Cinder. I don't remember what volume. She made
Oh no,
an
no,
illusion
no.
for Cinder.
It was. Oh yeah, no. Emerald made the thing for Cinder at the end of Volume 4 that
That
was
is-
using
yeah.
Ruby's new outfit.
That's
But then also, like, didn't Neo show Cinder Ruby's new outfit?
She did.
Oh no, wait, no, she saw her in the
Yeah, in the Shinny Manor. Yep.
yeah,
right,
Shinny
but
Manor.
I think Emerald was the one that did that, and that she never saw her or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the Volume 4 one, Emerald never saw Ruby's new outfit, but still showed Cinder.
That'd be nice if that was on purpose like that.
You know,
Try and see
that's
if
what
I
you
can
get when you have 2 new writers. Outfit consistency.
Yeah.
So
You
basically,
see
Blade
Kirsten
Chart.
with like a flowchart and a bunch of red strings on corkboards, like the outfits, they have to be consistent. Penny never saw Winter in her new clothes.
In your memes. Blade Charts here is basically asking, do you think the relics are in that island, or is that like a... do you
Not a
think
chance.
that island is where one of the relics are?
Oh, you mean like this outside realm? Could they like is the outside realm there connected
To the
to
vault?
that to those places where the vaults are?
Or is that where
and
where one of the islands is? Nightmare X123
I don't think so.
also asked a question, but let's finish here and then I'll get back to that. Please remind me because I'll forget. No, I don't think so either. But the whole beacon is the beacon relic is difficult to find or some shit, or it's MILF relic because it's Glinda. Who's Gilda? Who's Gilda though? Why do I know that name?
I'm glad I didn't do that first.
What?
You don't. Wait, is that serious? Are you just trying to hide the fact that you're a brownie, Dashie?
Okay, that's why I know it. I was wondering where, like, why do I know this?
Yeah.
No, I never
Every-
tried to
every
hide that.
time.
Come on now.
Yeah, I know. Like every time I have to say Glinda, I always hesitate and make sure I don't say Gilda.
The setup
Drink.
to them falling is really stupid. Now that I think about it, it shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have had Ambrosius, so that if that's how you say his name, they shouldn't have had him say "Don't fall." They shouldn't have done that. They should have just had them fall, because once you have the damn genie say that, we're all expecting people to fall. Oh, people are gonna fall. Obviously,
Right, it's like
Yeah.
having that warning in the beginning of the episode.
yeah. So why even say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I agree.
It's just really stupid. Like you're showing your hand. Like I don't know.
All right. So Nightmare says, why do you think Rwby fan game / fan media is virtually uncovered / highlighted among Rwby tubers when the franchise is so starved for interactive content?
I have no clue.
I don't know, but it would be nice, like have them have more stuff. Cause I mean, aren't they doing decent? Like how big is the show? Like all around, like
Beats me.
yeah.
It's hard to tell.
I don't know.
Back when it was still on YouTube, it used to get like 2.5 million views per episode. But that's like not counting all the people that watch it on like RT First and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd say the fan base is probably pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they've
Def-
built up a little niche
Definitely.
fan base.
Definitely a bunch of gamers, and also especially because they were really disappointed with the what is that one, the Grim one, Grim Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
So I think they need to step up, right? I guess. Not I.
No.
Just got another one. Hey, Fatman, how much you willing to bet they make Jean do a "I don't like sand" reference? I'm calling it now. He says.
Okay, Jean doing an "I don't like sand" reference. I don't know. I think the odds on that are kind of long. Like,
Really?
are they giving? Why would they give Jean the Anakin parallels? Like, we got somebody with a, like a, I don't know.
Only guy?
I don't know if they're gonna make Jean do an "I don't like sand" reference. But
I love that. I
We'll
know
see.
that's from finally. Like one of the things I actually know. But yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Vex,
think
is he
it-
gonna do it?
Which movie was that? Which Star Wars movie was that? Which one?
2. Attack of the Clones.
Okay, that's why I can't remember it. That's like the one I saw once, and I fell asleep in the middle of it, and then yeah. Probably not.
But what if they make Weiss go, ugh, sand is so icky?
Okay.
Is that the same or no? Is that a reference or nah?
In that voice. Probably.
No, is it going to be Jean and Weiss talking about sand? And they're going to bring back that whole fucking romance? And then Jean's going to have like an I don't like sand moment, and Weiss is going to be like, yeah, it fucking sucks.
Are they going to be enjoying their time in the Wonderland, or there's going to be some sinister stuff going on underneath the surface of?
I doubt they're going to be enjoying their time in Wonderland. If they do, I'm going to get upset, because why? It's not vacation. You just, like, lost your world.
Like beyond trying to escape, do you think there's going to be, like, some sinister shit going on in there?
If I stick to my thing, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I
think
think they're going to do Lost.
Just Lost?
I've never
Okay.
seen that, and I really don't care. If you want to tell me, like, what's the main, like, thing? Like,
Oh,
Spoilers for Lost.
Spoilers
In the
for
chat.
spoilers for Lost, but it's purgatory.
Yeah, it's purgatory.
Ah.
Yeah, so like basically they crash, and then there's this guy called John Locke who's like in a wheelchair at the beginning of the series, and then he like gets up on the island. He's like, oh shit, I can walk. What the fuck?
okay.
It turns out like the island has like magical healing properties. The island has like a
So the
bunker on it that's used
plane
to like
actually crashed then.
contain the- yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
The plane crashed.
And everyone died.
Everyone died, is what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, there is like a magnet that is used to like control the devil, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
should have
used
just
to, like-
stopped wherever that was, yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's the devil. He's on the island. They use the magnet to control him. The magnet pulled down the plane, and at the same time let the devil out. And so all this weird shit happens on the island. And there's Lost is kind of weird. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of weird.
I've seen every episode of Lost, and I don't remember anything at this point. I forgot all that happened. I know how it ends. I know how it starts and how it ends, but I don't remember anything in between.
Do you remember
That's the
enjoying
Lost.
yourself?
No, it was a good watch when I watched it,
Mhm,
but I don't remember what happened.
'Cause I know
in
what you
between
mean, exactly what you mean. Like, I remember liking
It's-
something, I just don't remember what happens.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Wait, there was an 11 in the Lost numbers? I don't think so.
what are you talking?
Wait, no. There's one extra one in those numbers. It's 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
What?
Not 4, 8, 11, 51, 62.
How do
There's
you-
one extra one in that number.
You must really like Lost, like, you just know these numbers?
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
no, that was like the big thing. There's yeah, season 1 is a mystery show, and it's mostly surrounding these numbers. One of the characters got a lottery ticket with those numbers on it and won a bunch of money, and then his life fell apart.
Hey,
And then-
shit happens!
And then they find this bunker that has those numbers like etched into the side of the wall.
Okay.
They have to like type in those numbers, and
Alright,
that's
so
what-
basically I gotta watch this, even though like, I already know what happened.
it's Lost.
it's okay.
It was 10 years of culture.
Sure.
It's yeah.
It's J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, see, I didn't know that. Alright, let's just try to move things along.
Mr.
I'm
Mr.
starting to hurt here. Let's see. Elvin Sage in the books. Oh no. There's reference to Sun having the vision of a tree to activate his semblance. Do you think, I guess, this could be related to the Void Island? This is
This is
Sure,
Raymond.
now that you say that.
Sure, yeah. Sounds awful.
What the hell you guys talking about?
I guess
Apparently in the book, Sun has a vision of that big tree.
Oh gosh, that's exactly what it is then.
of
Yeah,
a
that's what
tree,
it is.
but yeah, it should be that one.
If it's a different unrelated tree, I think all the book readers are gonna be like, God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I was drinking. Say no, Paul. This is a big question. Seeing as how Nora wanted time for herself and be less dependent on Ren, how do you think Nora is going to develop in the future volumes? They just lost a member of their team. They're gonna they're gonna push that back. They're just it's there's more things to worry about right now, is what I would hope they do.
Yeah, she's lost a lot of her friends. She think they're all dead.
Yeah, not just the team. Yeah, you're right. Fatman, anything?
The whole team Ruby. The
Yeah.
whole. However, will they go? Nora gets to be the team leader.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, a bridge season 9 is gonna be fucking cool.
Anything?
Nora wins. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with Nora. It'll be better than what they did with her in Volume 5.
What was it?
It'll be what they did the last 2 chapters, like ignore her completely.
It says, well, do you think they'll stay attached to his hip? With the writers trying to convince us she's already finished character arc in record time. I don't think that. Or do you think she's gonna put on a big girl pants and take charge and be the main character?
The problem is this detour like shake things up, because we might not, like I said, like what if they spend the next volume in the Wonderland and they come out of it eventually, and then time has passed, so it changes everything. Like we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But if they did stay outside, and they did focus on Nora, they would, Nora and Jean and Ren and whatever the other one's names are.
Oh God.
They would kind of have to give them something to do.
Yeah. How long would it take Salem to get her ass over to the Vacuo? She has to make some more whales.
She's got to stop shopping.
Yeah.
She's got to get another boob window dress.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, Salem is eternal. She could go take a few years to go chill out, and then before she come back with Vacuo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she can just take these relics, literally wait 100 years, ask some more questions.
Yeah, she doesn't have the question anymore, so she's like, oh well.
Time is nothing for her. Time is nothing for her.
Like, there's no thing. She has the relics. She can go fuck off.
Yeah, so for someone who's been alive for millennia, I mean, another 10, 20 years, like nothing. It's like taking a nap for her.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else
So who's to say?
Someone else mentioned that the gods would be there. Do you guys? Nah. Yes. Nah.
No,
Yeah, me
not in the Wonderland.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to see the gods again, but I also want a lot more frames of the gods so that I can put them in a bridge more. So if I had to choose, like, if it was up to me, I'd say, yeah, put the gods in there. But like, I don't think that will lead to like any good storytelling. But I do want to see them more.
I do like the
Only 'cause
idea
I
of
want-
purgatory, if not Alice in Wonderland. Like, I like that.
Sure.
All right. Looney Goon, what characters would you say are more exceptional and disappointing in this volume? Characters exceptional and disappointing. Exceptional would be
Exceptional characters in Rwby?
Watts.
Sure.
I
Disappointing.
guess.
If I had to use the word for somebody, if I had no choice but to use that word for someone, I would say Watts. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
best
choices.
character of this volume. Yeah, sure. Why not Watts?
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Did you have a second? Because it sounded like you, like.
If not him, then I haven't the faintest idea.
May?
Is it finally Blake? No.
Yeah, May wasn't,
Oh,
May
May.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I-
Like May had some good and very little bad, but she was like
Yeah.
hardly in it.
She was solid. Yeah, May was solid.
That's
Yeah,
exactly.
For her limited appearance, she kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I. Oh wow, that's a good one now.
May or Watts. Matter of fact, I'll give it to May. Why not? Sure, May.
And then Sucky.
Because why not?
They got basically the same scene in with just talking down, just yelling,
Yeah.
shouting down their fucking competition or whatever.
And one had a
I
steel shirt.
may have preferred May's scene actually. Now I think about it, I think I like May's scene more than I like Watts to Cinder. Honestly.
Yeah, they were both good. They were both so similar, and Ren also got that scene, and
Yeah.
yeah. So there's some stuff.
Yeah, and then he got his semblance, and then all hell broke loose when he got his semblance activated or evolved.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sure they're gonna kill him off. Like they're not gonna have us go through this bullshit where Ren is telling the audience how the characters are feeling, are they? He's gonna get killed off, but he made it out alive. So
Yeah.
All right.
damn it.
Also, congratulations on another year of reaction, guys. I had a lot of fun, and I know many others did too. Thank you so much, Lincoln. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Say thank you, boys. I'm not your mom.
Rwby.
All right, and say number once Jean has finished killing off every redhead. Oh God, and I meant, do you think he will finally be strong enough to break fourth wall and go for Raymond next?
That's the end. That's like the end game. John's gonna finally kill Nora, and then like he's gonna be like in real life,
That was funny.
and then like in one of the reactions,
He's gonna dress
It's
up as a
gonna-
lesbian.
no, he's gonna kick down that like wall of soundproofing material that
Oh
Raymond
my
has
God.
behind him and just like stab him.
Okay, guys, come on now. All right. Base Flipper says, do you think the Silver Eyes should have some ramifications of some sort? Like example, like Maria being blinded by talk over, she overused her eyes.
Sure.
Did she?
Yes.
No, I like no. If
They
they
should have some ramifications, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
it would have to be completely different.
Yeah, sure.
The way they're doing it, I don't think they should have any ramifications because it's like, why even like they're so ineffective and they're so like situational and useless that it's like the ramifications is the writers don't let her use them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it takes for like an hour depending on the scene to use. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so they don't need like extra. Like they're hard to use. That's the ramification, and that's what they want us to believe, and that's what I'm gonna let them.
Until it isn't. Yeah, it's hard to use until it isn't. Like
Yeah.
change the scene. Like sometimes she uses it real quick. Other times she takes like an eternity. So it depends on the scene.
Yeah,
God.
not to bring up my fixing, not Raymond's fixing.
I have something to say
but
about Silver Eyes, but
mine.
after
Go
you.
ahead.
Go for it.
All right. Or maybe all along the Silver Eyes did have ramifications where every time you use it, because you use it a lot, you'll forget your two daughters. Like even if you didn't have daughters, you'll forget them, and then you just don't know how to get home. So that's what happened to her.
That's the fair. That's the fair part.
They just cut back to Maria's kids, and they're like, "Mom," and then they're like 40.
Which, by the way, those kids in that flashback, they had silver eyes, and like it was confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Those.
I didn't know it
kids-
was confirmed at all.
I think they confirmed that to show us that silver-eyed people have blood level connections to Ozpin,
Did they?
or one of the Ozpin hosts. Like, I think that's the thing.
That was the
but
kid
I
from
don't
the Got a Light, so.
or something. Yeah, at least that's what Maria and Rwby thought. Even though it's just like Maria's supposed to be colorblind, so she wouldn't have been able to tell, and his eyes weren't glowing in that scene. His whole body was. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Don't remind me of
All
the
right.
last.
But I will remind you of what you were going to say. You said not to bring up the commentary.
Oh
or
yeah,
fixing
not
Rwby.
to bring up the fixing, not Raymond's, but mine is that like one of my ideas for Silver Eyes was to have it be like Hulk mode, like when you activate Silver Eyes, you like lose yourself to like pure like Ultra Instinct. You like lose yourself to combat.
Yeah, I mean, I would
it's
like
just-
that. I would like some sort of.
and
I
it-
don't think they're going to do it. Yeah.
And it like does like it wasn't like only a grim busting thing. It was like actual like fighting prowess and just like superpower Kamehameha shit. Like it wasn't just an anti-grim nuke that you could only think about if your friends are dying.
Yeah, like you need HP and some shit or whatever.
Yeah, you got to fill up your special.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to fill up your special. It like auto fills your special when you use Silver Eyes.
Sure.
It's just a big old like fuck you beam.
Base Flipper still continues with, also want to say I enjoyed your reactions and keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much, Based Flipper. Ashbarian, Dashie, when are we gonna get the cover of Volume 8 opening? We heard you sing during the last. What? No. I sing to line up for Fatman's sake. But yeah, ask V. She does the cover. She does a really good job. Her name's V Chan.
Wait until we got to get the B stars OP.
Oh yeah, you guys want to hear me sing? I sing that, and I I just make sounds because I don't know Japanese. I'm like
Without any of
oh, copyright. Anywho.
and we're done.
Matt, by the way, Fatman, you sing beautifully. If you want to hear Fatman, that I can't remember which one. Was it Beastars probably? Yeah. You sang
No, it was
something
definitely
really cool.
Stars.
Yeah.
It was something. No, it was when we did the Rickroll song to sync up for.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was cool. We're so lame, you guys. All right. Matto says, do you think the writers have seen Adventures Age of Ultron to wonder how much force a chunk of land the size of a major metropolitan city would take to plummet into mantle? Do you think that has to do with that?
They were going to do an Age of Ultron. Like, I honestly thought that they were going to just like directly copy like the end of Age of Ultron with Iron Man and Thor and like we got to blow it up, we got to atomize it, we got to get all the people off, and they were going to do like shit like that. I legitimately thought that was going to happen, but it didn't, and the show is better for it.
You think so, Vex?
About what?
About that
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Did I think that was going to happen? No, I didn't think that. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Not all that Abel says. Would you prefer the entire volume with just the island team, or with zero island team?
Just
the island team.
The entire volume, huh?
Yes. Just stay there.
I mean, I'm not asking for anything for like volume 4 back and forth, but I don't think it'll be the whole like team.
I mean, think about it. Like, are they going to show like Salem and Cinder are going to go back and make some more whales? Are they going to show them in Vacquo talking to the headmaster and like? No, they're going to skip all over that. They're going to go straight to. They're going to do all in the beach.
If they do the whole volume, then that's more credible for this world stops time or something.
Well, I mean, I would think this world had like much faster time so that they could come back into a time skip and they get to see like old Ren and Nora.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like I would dig that if they spent the whole volume there, and then in volume 10 they like left that and they came out and it's like full scale war. Ren and Nora are like in their fucking 40s and, and like they're fighting, and like Winter's like the old like general, and it's like
yeah. You have to figure out a way to make Team Ruby and John level up while they're there, because everyone else should be way stronger and more capable, you would think. But yeah, there's a way to do that. There's ways to do it. So yeah,
they're gonna meet Guru. Not to keep bringing up Dragon Ball, but like he's gonna put his hand on their head and he's gonna unlock their potential. Like they're gonna get that scene.
Unlock their hidden potential. Yeah.
Yeah, some old monk is gonna be meditating under that tree. Gonna be like, I'll unlock your potential if you do 7 fetch quests for me.
Yeah, there's
so
much.
Scrotums.
There's so many places they can take this, and
it is. It's very open. Wide open.
And they're gonna pick the worst.
No, right, the most bland version.
Yeah.
For real though, like it's almost not almost. It is
infinite.
Impossible.
Infinite amount of solutions, things they could do, but they'll probably pick like the most.
Yeah, like okay, I don't know, Dashie, you both probably remember my volume 3 review. What I said about the Rwby and Torchwick fight, and how no matter which way they went with her character, if they doubled down into her optimism or if they backed off of that into her being jaded after Torchwick died, either one of those would be great character development. And then in volume 4 rolls around and like they just decided, nope, neither of those things. She's going to like feign ignorance to her involvement in this entire conflict. And it's like,
yeah,
they cannot surprise me with their ineptitude. They can only surprise me with their pro-aptitude. What's the opposite of ineptitude? Being good? Is there even a word for that?
Latitude,
Is there
longitude,
even a word for
I don't know.
Longitude.
Attitude.
Latitude, longitude.
All right, guys, we're winding down, even though we have a couple more questions here. I know there's some on the YouTube stream over here, but listen, I'm planning to bring more people back. Hopefully, I know you hear me, Kaito. I want you in here. I want to bring you in here with Vex. Have a fucking bing, bing, bing. You know, after you guys sit on it a little bit longer.
Bing, bing, bing.
In this corner, you know. Hopefully, get some different people as well. But there's going to be a lot more than just this, basically. Definitely want to have a stream for, again, like I was saying, like best or like the differences in volumes and all this stuff. Just definitely look forward to that stuff. All right. So winding down now, continuing with the questions. We got here. Typing Loud says, do you think Penny's character was redundant? I think we definitely went on this. As Vex said about Neo, do you feel Penny is also a fan service character brought back to pull the fans' heartstrings?
Correct.
You really think that? Just for
if you remember after Volume 5, like they panicked and they like, all right, we gotta give the fans what they want. We'll put Sienna Khan. People complain about Sienna Khan. We'll put her in the character short. We'll bring back Neo. We'll give her. We'll do the Silver Eye stuff. They kept doing all that stuff. And remember, Penny was supposed to show up in the finale of Volume 6.
Volume 7.
6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
6, sorry.
It's like basically Volume 6 was the oh shit we fucked up. Let's give the fans what they want volume, and they had to push it to Volume 5. Was there seriously a panic?
Was there seriously something that was
rewatch Volume 6 with that in mind. It's clear like they really
okay,
like
with that in mind. Okay, I thought it was like said that they panicked and stuff, but okay, it's just.
Well, they definitely said that they wanted after Volume 5. They said we understand that we need to step up. We need to like step up.
Put our I mean, they had that whole scene in episode 2 where it was just like, they made fun of the house existing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not okay. Raymond Wood. Let's see here. Do you think they went to Wonderland or Neverland? Neverland, okay, or some fantasy paradise.
Neverland.
They went to Neverland.
Neverland.
So,
back to Neverland, right? Yeah.
So if they believe they can fly, well, like all of them, or what is? I forgot what Neverland is. Just a bunch of pirates. Maybe they'll see Talk again because of the crocodiles.
Neverland Ranch was the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, I think Neverland Ranch.
Yeah, we're back to hee.
Oh my god, I'm gonna edit that.
All right. All right.
The volume 8 full review that's coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna slap that on there. You guys get a spoiler.
It's really coming out tomorrow, huh? You sticking to it, huh?
Yeah,
I guess
it's coming out tomorrow. You'll see it. Your face will be red.
One thing's for sure, he's not leaving us with anything. I don't think he'll say that if he's not doing anything. What it is could be shit, or it could be a fucking masterpiece. So,
like 2 minutes.
Nah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Floof.
I guarantee you it's gonna be the best video you've ever seen.
Okay.
Do you think they'll ever show Floofman and her kid, or in the background again, or what? Because did you think
they did? I thought that they were going to specifically show those two dying. They didn't. They did show them, but they showed them specifically surviving the initial blast that knocked a bunch of people into the void.
Yeah. All right.
So I don't know. They'll probably show them again. Like one thing I noticed, episode 1, bunch of white people. Like back when Emerald. Back when Emerald joined them and they took her back through the cave. No white people.
No white people.
I know. I was totally watching that scene. That was in episode 10, correct? Like the one after Emerald defected, and they went through like that underground, the underground crater thing.
Are you serious right now? You're being serious? Like.
No, I am, because I noticed it. Like all of the people down there.
Let me rephrase it. Do you think it was on? You're seriously saying it's on purpose that specifically white people? Let's just throw them down, or was it just like, hey?
Well, no. I mean, I think that they wanted to like darken the average skin tone of like the lower class of Mantle. Like,
I didn't catch that at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because like they did the whole thing with like, oh, these are the faces of Mantle in the commentary back in Volume 7, but they were like the racist people, and it's just like, why did you do that? And I think they overcorrected here.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. This may be.
I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's definitely something I noticed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a gander later.
Check out that scene from episode 10 and like.
Okay.
And compare it to the scenes from episode 1 and 2.
Okay.
All right, the last question over here. Alpha Omega Beta Sin says, do you think the Sneak Butler will start wearing a poncho to survive and say something about there being two kinds of people in this world? What? What does that mean?
Is that a
It's a reference to
fucking-
something obvious. Like, it's obvious to me, but I don't know what it's for. I don't want to leave that as a last question.
Somebody has
Sorry,
a better
Alpha.
question.
You know,
We don't-
like, what's up?
we don't get it.
I don't.
We don't understand.
It's wasted on us. Usually, Fatman's pretty good about this shit, though.
There. Hold on. Let me see. Let me ask Google.
Okay, but the very last question is going to be from Vespana. Did you guys? No, we didn't. Did you guys go over why Winter didn't use a glyph to save Weiss if she couldn't still summon? If she could still summon, she was able to still summon, right? Nothing broke. Nothing,
yeah,
nothing
it's
happened.
the same reason for the same reason why Rwby didn't catch her sister. The same reason why White didn't use glyphs to save Yang.
Is it just a
because-
story thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Characters are only as capable as they need to be for the scene to function.
See, like Vexy for like, I understand. I get you. Oh, you gotta believe me when I say I get you, because yes, it's just sudden and out of nowhere, and like it just seems to fit just right for that. But if you had to say, like, an actual in-world answer, I guess, why? Maybe.
Because Winter hates Weiss and she wanted her to fall.
Okay, fair enough. You heard it.
That's the only thing I can think of. Like, why else would you not try to catch your sister when
Sure.
you're capable of trying to catch your sister?
Do you still like love Winter the way you did in? I guess last volume.
That's a good question. I don't love Winter anymore. I like I think I still like Winter, and that's yeah, that's good enough. I think I still
Fair
like
enough.
Winter.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Any last words? Like I'm about to shoot you or something.
Any last words?
Any last
Like,
words, you
comments, and
assholes?
surprise?
Like some Ironwood would say. Any last words? No. I'll let Fatman say his piece first, and then I'll say what I
All
have to
right.
say.
After episode 14 came out, I liked Volume 8. Before episode 14 came out, I was like, better than like 5, better than 7, better than 2. But after episode 14 and like the parts of episodes that I rewatched yesterday while editing the full review, which is coming out tomorrow,
All right.
I can say that I enjoyed it. Doesn't have the same highs that Volume 6 did. Doesn't have the consistency of Volume 4. But it has good. Like on par with Volume 3, and it has so bad it's good on par with Volume 1. So I liked it.
And I know, and I'm sorry I'm doing this to you, Fatman. You know I know that you hate this. But for the simple folk like myself, from 1 to 10, where would you put it? I know, don't just
Okay, 1 being Volume 7 and 10 being Volume 4.
sure.
Sure.
I would say this is like an 8. Like
Okay, wow.
I would say Volume 6 is like an 8.3. So
All right.
pretty big gap in between like 4 and 6. Pretty small gap between 6 and 8. And then like volumes 1 and 3 would be like 7.5-ish territory.
All right. Vex? Anything?
Final word. I'll say this: in a volume where an antagonist ultimately won or came out the victor, all the antagonists in the volume were poorly handled, from Salem to Cinder to Ironwood.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with
Even
that.
once?
Yeah. Schwartz was fine, but
Okay.
the big antagonists were Salem,
Yeah.
Sure.
Ironwood, and Cinder, and all three of them were handled poorly.
They gave Cinder the W in the moment when Salem was there. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
you
the
were
volume.
complaining about that part, yeah. All Star, I see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Real quick, he says, if it were not for you guys, I would have dropped Rwby a while ago. I hear that a lot. Like,
I
for you guys.
apologize.
Like, I hear that. I apologize.
That's half my comments. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
it really. Like,
I keep up with Rwby through your reviews.
Yeah.
That's all I hear.
Like,
I have a lot of people who only watch the abridge, and they're probably dying for an update.
yeah.
It's coming, guys.
And you know that specifically is like for you guys, right? Because that's serious. Like I've never heard that from me. So, just saying.
Oh yeah.
But you were saying, Max?
No, nothing. I was saying
That's
that.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. And for me, again, we will be having more. Keep subscribe. Just subscribe is what I'm saying, because I do some shit out of nowhere. Sorry, I can't schedule shit. I'll do my best in hunting people down to come join. But I just want to thank you guys, like Fatman, Vex, like Raymond, Brett. Thank you. It's so surreal to be here. Here we go with another volume. It was amazing. Thank you guys out there for all the love, and we will be around. And I'm not doing this for any promotion or anything, but seriously, we're in the Discord all the time. I'm not gonna do the whole hey for $1 or more, but Discord fucking changed my life, man. I'm just telling you. Hey, come hang out is what I'm saying, if you can, obviously. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out and for putting up with our shit. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Later, guys.